On tonight's season premiere, 2 celebrity chefs will be judged by one of the greatest culinary legends of all time.
I feel a deep connection to you. You were friends with Julia Child. I'm friends with somebody who specializes in dick-shaped donuts.
There's just one catch.
The water needs to be boiling.
Just so I'm clear, like, boiling is bubbles.
Oh my God.
They won't be the ones in the kitchen.
Do you know what a whisk is?
Yeah, I know what a whisk is.
Okay, well, some people who play this game don't.
The mind of a chef,
And you're gonna light this on fire.
partnered with the hands of an idiot.
Go put it in the other oven.
Is this joke plastic wrap?
Only connected by a payphone?
I'm really so curious as to how much of this is on purpose and how much is because they're like actual idiots.
Phoning It In Legend Season starts right now. Welcome to Phoning It In. Today's theme is heat. The rules are simple. While the chefs on the phone have prepared their recipes, the chefs in the kitchen are not allowed to know what they're making. Each team will be given 2 hours to complete their dish and present it to our panel of legendary judges. Let's meet our contestants. Johnny Cakes is a failed actor who cried on the Food Network and infamously bent the rules of Is It Cake? He's won 2 episodes of Phoning It In, and no matter what hoops we put him through, we can't seem to get him to leave.
Here's what I learned from last season. Set the bar low. On the floor, just say, it's probably not gonna go well.
But today he'll be phoning in his instructions and recipe to an idiot.
My name is Ryan, and my favorite thing to make is reservations. I can't cook or bake. I'm very good at making one thing, which is an omelet. I didn't learn to cook really to disappoint my mother, and I hope you have a fire extinguisher handy. I have no idea what I'm making today, but fingers crossed it's omelet, because if it is, like, Zach is screwed.
Kat Turner is a chop champion and executive chef of the award-winning Highly Likely. She spent years as a celebrity private chef, trained in a 2-star Michelin restaurant, and is obviously overqualified to appear on this show.
I'm a chop champion. I've competed on Beat Bobby Flay. I competed on Bong Appetit. And I'm just very competitive in real life.
But today, any chance of victory relies on her ability to give instructions to this dum-dum.
My name is Zach, and I prefer my meals microwaved. I lack an attention to detail. I think ingredients are gross. Why is there so much stuff in our stuff? My family doesn't let me help on Thanksgiving.
Your judge today cooked with Julia Child.
Oh no! That's real?
Yeah.
Now she's here.
To begin, each team will have enough quarters for 30 minutes on the phone. And their time starts right now.
Oh, is it too late? I forgot to take my pills. Can I run to my, I'm just gonna run, I'm just gonna go.
I know a little bit about, well, I don't know who my amateur is. Oh God. Hello, can you hear me?
Ah, shit, I just ran out of the room. I forgot to take my gummy vitamins.
Oh God, well, you have to take your vitamins. We have to be in, game mode.
Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Ryan Garcia.
Today's theme is heat, so we're gonna make a frozen dessert. No, we're gonna make a baked Alaska. So we're doing like a spiced cayenne pepper Mexican chocolate cake. And then on top of that, there's like a dome of ice cream frosted in a beautiful meringue that we then take a blowtorch to and we brown the meringue. It's so delicious. And it looks so cool. I know nothing about Ryan Garcia in the kitchen. He'll look good in the kitchen. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Go get 2 8-inch cake pans. Do you know what 8 inches is?
Wow, what are you insinuating?
Hi, Zach.
Chef, I'm in your hands. Consider me your little puppet. Put your hand inside me and manipulate me away.
That sounds really intimate, but I'm ready for this experience with you. Today's challenge is heat. We are going to make a 1,000-layer crepe Suzette cake, and in between the layers, we have a creme fraiche whipped cream, a habanero orange curd, and then on top, there's this mound of Italian meringue with flambéed crepe Suzette sauce, and then we're gonna just light the whole thing on fire at the end. The good thing about this recipe is that it's not complicated, but I guess he could probably complicate anything.
Are you a professional chef?
I am a professional chef, Zach. What about you?
I had a Food Network show. It got canceled.
Well, that's okay. You know, you can't win them all. Can't win them all.
I need you to put all 4 sticks of butter in the mixing bowl.
Okay, they're going in.
And then I need you to fit the mixing bowl with a paddle attachment. Do you know what a paddle attachment is?
I don't even know where the attachments are for this.
Look for the attachment you'd most like to get spanked with.
So you're gonna get out your blender, and then you're gonna get a small pot.
Are we talking baby pot?
We're talking like mommy pot.
Mommy pot, so middle pot.
Yeah, so 3 tablespoons of butter you're gonna put into the pot, and you're gonna melt that.
Did you know, Chef, that on the butter thing, it measures out tablespoons for you? That's cool.
Once it's melted, you're gonna add a 1/2 cup of water and 3 cups of milk.
1/2 cup of water, 3 cups of milk. She's won chopped twice. I've won without a recipe like 5 times. Big whoop.
Butter's in there, and it is like all holding on to the attachment.
So we need light brown sugar, 2 cups of that, and white sugar, just regular sugar, 1 cup of that. And we're gonna let this beat for like 5 minutes till it's light and fluffy.
All right, am I packing this sugar in? Like pack it deep or just?
I would say lightly packed, like don't use your whole, I've seen your muscles.
Okay, not full muscle.
Don't use all the muscles. Use like the level of muscle I have, not the level of muscle you have.
I'm using a Johnny level of muscle on this.
Great.
So while that's warming, you're gonna crack 6 eggs into the blender. No shells, just the wet part of the eggs, okay?
Okay, what's your favorite technique for cracking?
Carefully.
Good news, only a tiny fragment of shell so far. We can fix that.
Add 3 cups of flour and 3 tablespoons of sugar.
4 eggs.
So you're gonna have 6 eggs, 3 cups of flour.
Eggs.
Put your 6 eggs into the blender with 3 cups of flour.
How many? Sorry, you keep giving me directions and I'm just fully not listening, Chef.
3 cups of flour and 3 tablespoons of sugar. Once you have the sugar in, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
Oh my God, she keeps saying, okay, now do this step, but also think about the next step just in case, as if I can even think about that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, we
Okay.
all make mistakes. We're new friends.
So now we're gonna move on to dry ingredients while that's beating, okay? I'm gonna have you measure stuff out and sift it. We're gonna take 3.5 cups of flour.
Light, airy scoop. Nice and light, airy scoop.
Now we're gonna do a cup of the cocoa powder,
Cup of cocoa powder.
2 teaspoons cinnamon, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt and cayenne.
Give me the spice. Spice me up, baby.
And we're gonna start cracking room temperature eggs 1 at a time to a low speed mixer.
Okay, eggs 1 at a time while it's really low. It's looking good. It's looking fluffy as Excuse me.
We need a 1/2 cup of milk and a 1/2 cup of coffee, and then a tablespoon of vanilla extract. I measure vanilla extract with my heart and my eyes.
I don't trust my heart or my eyes, so I'm gonna go with science. Gotta say, I think the long hair is inhibiting my vision a little bit.
Yeah, but your hair, you don't want to cut that hair.
You're right. I was looking for a compliment and you fell right into my trap.
I would kill somebody for that hair.
So in the blender, you've got 3 cups of flour, 6 eggs, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt, right?
Chef, I'm gonna tell you, I believe that to be the case. I have no way of confirming at this time.
So to the blender, you're gonna add your warm milk, water, butter.
How big do you think this blender is, Chef? Okay, we're adding all of this.
Is it gonna fit?
We're gonna try. Okay, we are at the fill line and I've got more eggy milk left.
So put the lid on and blend it.
I'm gonna go to high. I'm going to shake mode. Yeah!
Oh, it's getting loud in here.
Yeah! I'm going to
Okay.
smoothie mode.
Very loud.
Oh my God, is that Zach?
Yeah, Zach's still trying to sabotage us with this blender.
He's so annoying.
The good news, Chef, is they can't hear each other.
Is it all blending?
Not even close, Chef.
Is there anything in the blender?
Is what?
It's loud, I know.
It's input, but it's for the recipe, not just to distract us.
No, it's for the recipe.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine, that's
Yeah.
Oh, Chef, it's not even close to blended. How is that possible?
I don't know what kind of blender you're working with. I work with very high-powered blenders. Do you want to divide it into 2 batches and keep blending it? Do it in batches until it's smooth and then pour it into a large bowl.
What is in here again? Oh, splashed on my nose. Yeah, I feel good about this. We did it.
We did it? We did it?
Yeah, we're good. I got my creamy grossness.
Okay, so take your creamy grossness and then you're gonna whisk in 1 cup of orange juice and then you're gonna put that into the fridge.
Do you know in the movie The Godfather, every time there's oranges on screen, it means someone's gonna die?
Well, plot twist, same with this show.
Okay, I am gonna probably lose you soon. So now we're gonna take the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients and add them to the bowl.
Half of the dry ingredients going in.
Slowly drizzle in all of the wet ingredients. The vanilla, the milk, the coffee.
All right, that's going in there. It is mixing, baby.
You're gonna get like a daddy-sized pot.
Daddy pot.
You're gonna get a glass bowl. We basically have like a double boiler.
Yep, I know this technique.
You're gonna have 6 egg yolks. Separate your yolk into 1 bowl and your white into another bowl.
I'm not getting much of a kick of spice.
Okay, why don't we add another half a teaspoon of cayenne?
Don't get any yolk into the white.
What about like a little baby bit of yolk?
None.
If we get disconnected, I need you to go get 2 8-inch cake pans, dust them, fill them with a 1/2 inch each, and pop them in the 350 oven.
It's 8 by 12, basically?
No, they're 8-inch rounds.
Round!
Yeah, just ask Zach, which one's 8 inches?
Hey, Zach, do you know how to measure 8 inches with your body?
Brian, no, she's telling me something important.
I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors.
If you'd like to make a call,
Game.
hang up and try again.
Oh, I had to click again without him.
I've lost my
So-
chef. We are in uncharted territory.
We are in tough I didn't know this was part of it.
With their initial round of quarters gone, now each chef will have to compete in the ultimate test of skill and patience. Tabletop basketball.
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh wait, one of mine flew over.
Here, I'll give you that.
Water's heating, eggs, and we're gonna do 6 eggs, and we're gonna separate the yolks.
Wait, we just have to get 0 basketballs?
Yeah, but the problem is when you get 1 in, it goes to me. Oh, you just gave me 2.
I didn't know this was part of it. I thought I had him the whole time. I didn't watch any previous episodes or do any research. Nobody's telling me anything?
I was bad at regular
shit.
basketball.
Okay, we got 1 yolk.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm killing this.
All right, they're going in.
I was so bad at basketball.
Same. Oh God.
They made me play, like my parents were like, we know you're gay and all, but you do have to try.
I lost a basketball.
It was awful.
I don't have any basketballs.
Yay, you get to spin.
Now they'll spin the wheel of mayhem to determine how many quarters the fates allow.
Okay, you did a good job. Good job.
Okay, that's not a lot of quarters,
You
so.
have to get them all in, Johnny, and then you
So then I can get back on the phone. Hi, I'm back.
Hey, chef. I love separating the egg yolks. It's so fun watching them splish splash. That's 3 eggs, chef.
Yes, yes. Just 3 more. You're doing an amazing job. This is great.
You have your chef back? Can I have my chef back?
My basketball coach told me I run like a girl. So this is trauma.
So to your yolk, you're gonna whisk in 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and you're gonna zest 3 oranges into the mix.
What if I told you that these are the biggest oranges I've ever seen in my life?
Next, you're gonna take 2 habanero peppers, and you're gonna mince it all up. And you might wanna put on gloves for this.
We've all had the habanero bathroom accident, and it's not fun.
A cup of orange juice, you're gonna whisk that in, and then you're gonna whisk 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of water. And then you're gonna take that bowl, and you're gonna put it onto your pot of water. You're gonna whisk this. Is it starting to thicken up at all?
Chef, this is weird.
While you're whisking that, because you want me to talk you through the next one?
The next one?
Yes,
There's another recipe?
yes.
Chef, this does not look appetizing to me.
Hello, hello?
Johnny!
I'm so sorry. Now, I need you to go get an 8-inch bowl, the same diameter as the pans you just used.
Got him.
Okay, so oil down the inside of the bowl with about a teaspoon of oil. Line the oiled bowl with saran wrap.
I just want to say, like, my oven looks like a toaster oven's big brother.
I didn't realize that. That sucks.
Like, their oven looks like maybe you might see it in an actual kitchen at like a P.F. Chang's or a Cheesecake Factory. My oven is like the oven on my counter at home.
go to his oven and take a look inside.
There's nothing in his oven. Should I transfer my stuff to his oven?
Yes! What do you mean there's nothing in his oven?
Zach, we're not going to use an oven. You don't need an oven.
I'm not even gonna use an oven, Ryan.
He's not even using the oven.
Go put it in the other oven.
I need an oven mitt. I guess this towel will do?
Cakes shouldn't really be out of the oven once they're in, so like move quick.
Okay, moving quick.
Hop behind, yell hop behind.
Hop behind, hop behind.
Girl, we gotta get that up to 350. Hey, but hurry, be careful.
Hot chocolate behind.
I bet there's a joke here, like hop behind, and the cake pans are hot too.
You just said it. Why should I hop behind? Oh, and the cake pans are hot too.
That's good, that's good. Comedy gold we're making right now.
Okay, so next we're gonna make whipped cream. 2 cups of cream, 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar.
Chef, is heavy cream supposed to be a paste?
No.
Is it supposed to be glue, Chef?
No, it's not, but sometimes it's thick on the top.
Take the ice creams out of the fridge. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sift 2 teaspoons cinnamon and cayenne.
Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of cayenne in this. It's like we're at Salt and Straw, and we're just mixing flavors you wouldn't think go together, but today, they do.
3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, and you're gonna start beating that until it forms soft peaks.
We're gonna alternate scoops of caramel and the chocolate chip ice cream, kind of going for like a marbled effect. You're kind of gonna take that saran wrap and fold it in on itself over the ice cream.
Ooh, that's looking wrinkly but flat.
And then we're gonna pop this back in the freezer, and we want this to get hard.
Oh, you know what? I want to put some ice on top of it.
Smart. Do you have any idea what we would be making next?
No, I don't bake. I don't really eat baked goods too often. I bet you my wife knows what it is because she knows more about life. I just know like protein.
Yeah, that's why you look the way you do.
Now tell me what's going on with our eggy mix. Has it thickened up yet?
No, it hasn't thickened up yet.
While you're whisking that, we're gonna make a sauce, okay?
So there's another next step.
2 whole sticks of butter, you're gonna melt that.
2 sticks, the whole thing.
Add 1 cup of sugar. We're gonna whisk that together. And zest of 2 more oranges.
I would say that I have 2 oranges fully zested.
Add a cup of orange juice.
So zest and orange juice into the butter.
And then just give me like 1 chopped habanero.
I have orange juice bell pepper. This is a nightmare.
So now you're gonna take a 1/2 cup of orange liqueur and you're gonna add it to the sauce. You'll turn the heat up a little bit and then you're gonna grab a torch, okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna light this on fire.
I'm gonna light what on fire?
The liquid in the pot, you're gonna light it on fire.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
Put it into a skillet.
Okay, this is a big moment, Chef. This is a trailer moment, so I hope you know what you're doing.
Light it up.
Ah! Yeah, maybe we'll add some more flames in post. Yeah!
This should kind of ignite. Did it not ignite? Is the sauce hot?
Maybe we'll add more flames in the edit. Yeah! Okay, honestly, less exciting than I was expecting, Chef.
Kind of a long process, but once it's cooled, can you hear me?
Oh, she just said this is gonna be kind of a lot, and then went away. That's fun.
Remember to keep checking in on the cake.
That cake looks ready. That cake looks soup.
Honestly, it's okay if they come out at different times. So take it out and put it on like a towel or something on your work surface. Then you're gonna take 2 long strips of saran wrap and just lay them out.
Okay, we got a nice like Dexter style murder scene.
And we're gonna flip the pan directly over.
Perfect.
Great, and then wrap it tightly in saran wrap so that no cake is exposed to outside air.
We're keeping that moist cake inside.
It locks that moisture in, and when you freeze it, that moisture freezes into the cake layers.
Oh, the oven was left open.
Oh no. Is it all up?
It wasn't very open.
Oh, Chef, don't worry. Ryan f***ed up.
Yes. Great.
Look in the oven. Look in the oven. Do you see an oven thermometer inside? We gotta get that up to 350.
The temperature inside says 250.
Do we have 1 good cake at least?
We have 1 very good cake.
How is our eggy mixture? Is it starting to thicken up at all?
I feel like nothing's happening to the eggy mixture, and it's making me concerned.
Are you serious?
Little bubbles up top.
The water needs to be boiling.
Yeah, it's boiling.
All right, this usually doesn't take this long, so I'm a little confused about what's happening.
Must be a mistake you made.
Quickly, measure out. 4 egg whites.
Give me all your whites. Give me all your whites, you egg.
Do you know what egg whites and sugar and cream of tartar do when whipped together?
Only thing that I ever make with eggs is an omelet, so I'm guessing an omelet?
Dip your finger in it. Is it getting hot?
You want me to dip my finger in it? Okay.
Yeah, tell me if it's hot, if the mixture
Oh,
is
it's hot. Yeah, it's
Okay,
hot.
and you're
It's hot. Why'd you make me do that, Chef? It's hot.
Sprinkle that cup of sugar into the egg whites. What we're looking for is something called stiff peaks. Do you know what stiff peaks are?
Stiff peaks? No.
So Zach and I have this thing, like, does it look like a gay wrist or a straight wrist?
Hey, is this a straight wrist or a gay wrist?
It's more like the way people aren't sure exactly how to categorize me and Keith. Like, we're straight, but
It's a spectrum.
are we?
It smells a little burny in here for some reason.
Oh, that's Zach.
What's burning?
Oh no.
Oh, Chef, we're out of water.
Oh God. Okay, add the water. We need the water.
Chef, I ruined a pot, Chef.
That's okay. We don't need to cook in it. Just add the water and let's get that steam back.
We have water in the pot. It is at 420. That's a funny number.
That's very high.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get it high.
I believe, no, you're right. We all want to get high.
We are so close to goo.
Now it's thickening? Yes, okay, great.
Come on, now that's what I call goo volume 3.
Yes. Now go and grab 6 tablespoons of butter.
Grab 6 tablespoons of butter.
With your 6 tablespoons of butter, you want to cut it into little chunks.
Like sack sized or?
Like if you have 6 tablespoons, cut it into 12 pieces.
Butter chunks, butter chunks, butter, 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 butter chunks.
Butter chunks, butter chunks, butter chunk. Boom, boom. Spread it out into a baking dish and pop it into the freezer.
I would say that is liquid.
Okay, let's not worry about it. Just pop it in the freezer.
We did it, Chef. Just like you asked.
Is this our last round of quarters?
Before we're cut off forever? Oh, Okay, shit. Okay, you're gonna look for a skinny, flat pan.
Oh, it's a crepe.
Yes, we're making crepes.
Okay, I have 1 minute left with you and then I'm gonna be disconnected, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put the cake on the ice cream upside down, flip it right side up, but make sure it's chilled. We wanna do this in the last like 10 minutes because we want everything to get like rock hard.
Right, rock hard.
Take like a good helping of the meringue, put it on the top, and then spread it out with your offset spatula. Then the brulee torch, you're gonna brulee the meringue.
You wanna pour just enough batter into the pan and you're gonna use your little rake to spread it around. And then once you think it's brown on the bottom, use that long wooden spatula to flip it over.
Doesn't look appetizing.
And here's the other thing, we have to make 10 of them.
10.
You're gonna do 1 crepe and then a thin layer of whipped cream. And then you're gonna do a second crepe and a thin layer of the curd, okay? The curd is what we put in the freezer, okay?
And we're gonna alternate. Cream curd, cream curd, cream curd.
Have Ryan, if you have time, teach you how to make the meringue he just made. Add that to the top, and you're gonna brulee the meringue, okay?
Brulee the meringue. Okay, a lot of words.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
And she's gone.
Oh my God.
How's it going?
This is a nightmare.
No.
This is an actual nightmare.
Wait, where did you leave it?
The crepes weren't setting up. I asked Zach if he would ask Ryan to teach him how to make the meringue that you taught him how to make.
Zach, can I help you making some meringue?
Do you want to? I would love that.
I'll make you some meringue.
Oh my God.
So, and Ryan did a really beautiful meringue.
Okay, that's good.
I think he did a beautiful meringue. I didn't see it.
With the chefs out of quarters, Ryan and Zach will now finish the last half hour alone.
I have no idea what I'm making, but chocolate spicy ice cream cake with a meringue finish on the outside. Now, what's the name for that? The Everest. God, the ice cream just doesn't feel hard, but it's really not gonna get much harder than now.
I applaud you for your ambitious Baked Alaska.
This is not a good thing to do in a short amount of time.
I have to wait as long as I can for it to get cold in there. So I'm kind of on a high wire act.
Oh, it's wrinkled like grandpa's skin.
I'm actually very legitimately concerned about the crepes turning out.
What's burning? Well, I'm gonna just call this crepe dead.
So this one's gotten a little bit more of like a limp wrist. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a Zach. Hey Zach, I got your meringue.
Hell yeah, thank you so much. Oh no, it's so gooey. When in doubt, just keep doing it until it's better.
Have you guys ever had a recipe just like completely not work out? Like just completely like a massive fail? This could be the first one.
That's a lot of labor. I know what I'm making, but I'm making mistakes.
Okay. Moment of truth. I'm a little nervous about this part. Oh no. This did not freeze in the way that I had wanted it to.
2, 3. Yes. Yes.
Hey!
Yes.
Oh boy, it's not gonna be as rock hard as we were all hoping for. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Ryan, we're counting on you to be rock hard, my dude.
Oh, I'm worried about it.
You guys ready? This is a big moment. Oh yeah! Now I don't want it burned, but I also don't want it raw. Chef would not like that.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's quickly get you all covered up and then back into the freezer. Time! 3 minutes. Oh no, 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 stay. Please. Give me you. No, wait. Stay. No, come on. I gotta still get the burner on you.
Do you need help? Yes. Do you need help? You help me, I'll help you. What do you need?
I need this to come off of here. No! Put it back on top. Put it back on top. Put it back on top. Okay. Put it on top. Okay. Put it on top. Okay. Put it on top.
Oh no. Oh no, it's melting.
Oh no. I felt so good. Oh no. Someone make space in the freezer for me. Cold behind. Cold behind. We don't want to look at it.
Things were going so well.
They're going so well. Ah!
She said crepe, creme, crepe, goo. Crepe, creme, crepe, goo, crepe, creme, crepe, goo. And what the fuck is that?
Where does that go?
1 minute, okay.
We're going into the freezer with the fire. Oh no, it's moving. Stop. Go.
Okay, we're out of goo. We made just enough goo for dinner.
And the way the freezer closes, it's so hard.
We're gonna get a nice crispiness. How much time, Chef?
30 seconds.
Okay, and the final crepe, I'm just gonna pour this on top of it at the end, I think.
I just really feel like Johnny was proud of me for a long time, but I don't think anything can make up for what I've done. It's okay. We don't want to look at it. I think it's gonna be all right. I'm calling it the Everest because it's cold and craggy, probably a little challenging. Hurry, put the ridges.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There's gotta be little mountains that get burnt.
Is that, you think?
Yeah.
Let's go, Ryan, double team it! Double team it!
Hands up, chefs!
It was so good!
This is worse than Chopped. At least I have some sense of control over that.
Welcome to the judging. Today's criteria is taste, presentation, and execution.
My name is Jimmy Wong. I've been an online chef for over a decade. I have a cookbook, and I'm just kind of a nice guy.
Hi, I'm Susan Feniger, and I'm excited to be here. A lot like he does, I'm a nice gal.
Mary Sue Milliken and Susan Feniger.
The very successful team of Susan Feniger and Mary Sue Milliken.
The first women to win the Julia Child Award, bestowed upon those making a significant difference in the way America cooks and drinks.
And I have 6 cookbooks, and I've got 6 or 7 restaurants. Yeah, I won some awards, you know, good friends with Julia Child, who we loved and adored.
Susan, I feel a deep connection to you. You were friends with Julia Child. I'm friends with somebody who specializes in dick-shaped donuts. His name's Quasi.
I'm sure Julia would appreciate that too.
Oh gosh, what would you think of like feces-shaped eclairs?
Well, you know, my wife, Liz Lockman, who's a filmmaker and director, she just finished doing a puzzle that's 101 puppies pooping.
Where did we find her? She's incredible.
One of my favorite dishes is crepe Suzette. And I wanted to create a little more drama with this dish. So what we have is a multi-layered crepe cake, and there are layers of creme fraiche whipped cream and habanero orange curd. There are about 10 layers of crepes here.
Give or take.
Creme fraiche, our creme, give or take, with our creme fraiche whipped cream, and then we've got a bit of sauce that we're gonna do along with it.
All right, let's see what we're cooking with.
Wow.
10 layers, give or take.
Wow.
Yes.
Now,
That's impressive.
My favorite part of a crepe Suzette cake is, of course, you have a little flambe at the end. So,
Wow. You gotta say flame on.
flame on.
There we go.
This is going great for you. Honestly, it feels like a team dish.
I had no idea that's what we were doing.
This looks fantastic. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah.
Crepes are a little thick. from what I could
I
tell.
actually prefer a slightly thicker crepe.
Yeah.
Johnny did help with the meringue.
I helped with the meringue. Sorry, I just wanted some credit.
Yeah, you did a good job.
But she could have done it without me. She's strong, independent.
Exactly.
But she didn't.
Exactly.
But she didn't.
Where's the curd inside there?
Alternates between goo cream, goo cream.
So yes, it's goo cream is the
cream.
Yeah, I thought it would be a little taller when I heard 10 layers of crepe.
This is a short king cake right here.
Okay, let's go ahead and thick.
Well, I'm hoping to see a lot of the curd in there, because that, I think, sounds very interesting. Wow, look at that. That came out really nice.
Okay.
Wow, look at how gorgeous the layers are.
Yeah, okay.
So, and look, you can see, I see some of the curd is just oozing out of the sides there.
Do the layers look a little doughy to you?
You shut your whore mouth, Jimmy.
I'm so sorry. I just needed to say, you shut your...
Go ahead.
Shut your whore mouth, Jimmy.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
To listen to everything I say.
I really like the way the layers look there. I'm serious, I might have to steal this for the restaurant.
I'm sorry, did everybody hear that? I just want to...
I guess we should potentially dig in.
It's got good heat, good balance. Yeah, the char you definitely get, but right, it's heat.
It's heat.
It's heat. It's all heat.
Yeah, overall, this is, I think, really delicious, even with the burnt crepe. I like the orange habanero. It's got heat. I don't even think I've ever heard of a crepe cake, and I think it's very creative.
It's tasty. It's got the elements. That little brandy on top was very fun. I'm tasting a lot more burn than crepe, but occasionally a piece of crepe does come through. It's like an ombre of sorts, kind of a nice top to bottom.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Black to not black.
I don't even think I've ever heard of a crepe cake. Have you?
I have.
You've heard of a crepe
well,
cake?
not necessarily a crepe cake, but definitely like a many layered with thin cream in between, and they're delicious. And this one was a cake.
And Jimmy, sorry, what were your accolades again? I can't recall.
And Jimmy, remind me, sorry, what were your accolades again?
My accolades.
I'm not familiar.
Published cookbook, million subscribers on YouTube. Nothing huge.
Got it, okay.
I actually don't mind the burn. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't burnt, how would you know that it was hot heat?
That's exactly the point.
You know, I think the thing about the burnt bit that's really fun is it kind of takes on like a burnt marshmallow quality. It's got like a campfire vibe.
That is a very good way to spin it.
Yeah, that's great.
I like that. I'm still eating it.
Better save some space because Big Boy's coming.
Guys, you better save some space because Big Boy's coming.
Big boy! Oh my goodness.
Judges, thank you so much for being here today. I have created a good old-fashioned dessert that I hope you're gonna love. Yes, the theme of the episode is heat, but I thought it would be fun to play with the idea of like ice and fire. So I went for an ice cream centric dessert. We've got a good old fashioned baked Alaska coming your way.
Wow.
Let's break it down, okay? We started with a beautiful pound cake. I did a Mexican spicy hot chocolate inspired pound cake with a ton of delicious spicy caramel ice cream. And it's of course covered in a beautiful glossy meringue that we've torched to perfection. It reminds me of like Mount Everest, maybe, in a dessert form. So my design is just gonna blow you away.
Baked Alaska.
Wow. What happened to them? Maybe, did it flame underneath? And maybe the meringue melted.
I don't recall Alaska looking like this.
Yeah, global warming is a really serious issue.
Yeah.
And I wanted to represent what's happening in Alaska.
And that's what you're trying to depict here?
Yeah.
I do like the curling of the edges here on the bottom.
No, I'm so sorry. I mean, it looks so good. I just remembered how good it looks.
There is a lot of issues with climate, so.
I see little chocolate shavings here on one side, but not the other. Tell us about that, Johnny.
Chocolate shavings.
Oh, I see them. Yep, that's right. They were buried under the snow.
You're on your own, brother.
You're on your own, brother.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Well,
Yeah, it's frozen.
Oh my gosh.
frozen. Do you need help?
No, I'll be all right. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's muscle
There's
there.
muscle
I lift a child with this arm every day.
The point is we have to work together to solve the climate crisis.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Are we
wow.
ready for this?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
frozen.
now, my.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
make sure
look.
you get some of that beautiful ice cream too.
It cuts really well.
It does. I didn't realize my cake. I mean, I remember when I made my cake so thick.
Let's see.
Guess we should dig in. It's a little melty. As far as taste goes, it's edible.
Wow. That's so exciting.
The texture of the cake is interesting.
Okay.
Very compacted.
Yeah,
Compacted.
very pound cake-like.
Yeah.
But actually the flavor was pretty delicious. The heat's in there.
Spicy cake, spicy ice cream, spicy meringue.
And does the cake have chili in it?
Yes, my spicy mamacita.
Yes, my spicy mamacita. I'm so sorry.
No, that's good. I like that name.
Sometimes I can't control myself.
Did you use Mexican chocolate in it?
Did I use Mexican chocolate?
C.
See.
Bueno.
Es la verdad.
Es verdad.
Ah. Es la verdad.
El Salvador.
El Salvador. That's true.
Es la verdad.
Is that the type of chocolate? El Salvador chocolate?
El Salvador.
Yeah, the brand.
Brand.
Yes.
Thank
Do
you.
you use that often?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's from the mountains, which may not be here for much longer.
When you were thinking about covering it with meringue, was the ice cream cold enough?
No, it was basically soup.
Did you try to flame the meringue? Is that why it melted?
Yeah, but I had a vision.
Yeah.
This is not a baked Alaska. This is like
An unbaked Alaska?
unbaked.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Mm-hmm. And you may not think this is a baked Alaska, but I do.
What's your nickname?
Thickums. What is it?
Johnny cakes.
Oh, Johnny Cakes.
Thoughts, Johnny?
Perfect.
Well, I'm so happy to be here and honored to be here among such incredible chefs. Really amazing. It was very obvious from seeing these two different, very heat-filled desserts, for sure.
While working together or not, only one person may reign victorious in this challenge today. And it was a little closer than we originally thought. Both dishes had ups, both dishes had downs. Both dishes are things that you wouldn't probably want to eat in a restaurant, but if you did, you'd have to choose one would be better. And thus today we award the winner to Chef Cat.
Well done. Well done.
I'm a legend! I'm a star!
The flavor on the crepe cake was really delicious.
Ultimately, it came down to execution.
This is probably the best award you've ever won, right?
This is way better than winning on Chopped.
Put that on a poster. See you next week on Phoning It In Legend Season. We're all legends in here.
You know, like my personal hero, Donald Trump, would say, like, the environment. So you just...
Is that, wow, that's very loud. And,
Sorry, Chef, we're in the
who's
middle.
ringing the bell? What is that? What's going on with the bell ringing? What is happening? What is...
You remember
Stop,
Stomp?
settle down. Settle down. Hey.
You
stop.
guys remember Stomp?
Less cowbell.
Tonight, 2 celebrity chefs will square off in the greatest culinary battle of all time.
This is like a real marvel of French patisserie.
There's just one catch.
Have you ever accidentally zested your fingers?
I've zested my knuckles.
Did it taste good still?
They won't be the ones in the kitchen.
Are we cooking Michelin star chefs recipes today?
The mind of a chef.
If they don't go my way, you might hear me out.
I don't want you to yell at me.
Partnered with the hands of an idiot.
It's not cooked.
Can't do anything now.
Only connected by a payphone?
Move, 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 move! I'm about to lose you.
I'm about to lose myself.
I'm so sorry! Oh no! What is happening?
Phoning It In Legend Season starts right now. Welcome to Phoning It In. Today's theme is fat. The rules are simple. While the chefs on the phone have prepared their recipes, the chefs in the kitchen are not allowed to know what they're making. Each team will be given 2 hours to complete their dish and present it to our panel of judges. Let's meet our contestants. Rachel Barrett is known as the Cake Queen. She is an artist and baker serving made-to-order classic cakes in Los Angeles.
I am mostly a self-taught baker. My cakes are delicious. I put a lot of intention into the form, the color, and the decorations.
But today she'll be phoning in her instructions and recipe to an idiot.
My name is Keith, and frankly, I'm offended to be associated with the other competitors on this show. I'm very good at following instructions. I'm good at even guessing what they want me to do. Visual aesthetics are not my strong suit. I can't do little flowers made of butter.
I love baking. It is truly my happy place.
I'm so sorry we're gonna ruin that today.
Monique Chan is a 2 Michelin star pastry chef that's worked in some of the best restaurants in the world. She's back in the Phoning It In studio for a second shot at the crown.
After last time, my parents independently texted me, yeah, that's great and all, but you didn't win.
But today she'll be phoning in her instructions and recipe to her.
Hey, my name is Marissa Rivera, and I'm trying to be better in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm competitive. I want to win. I always want to win. I want to do a good job. I want to make the chef proud. What was the question? I lost it.
Do you take directions?
To begin, each team will have enough quarters for 30 minutes on the phone. And their time starts right now.
Keith,
Hello?
can you hear me?
I sure can, hi.
All right, let's go.
Hello? Hi, Marissa. Hi. Who is this? Who is this? Yes. It's Monique. Hi, sorry. Hello, Chef Monique. Hi. For this theme, we are going to do a Paris breast, which is the fattiest, richest pastry that I know of.
One of the base elements that makes it so difficult to make is the parachute, which is the same dough that eclairs, cream puffs, and things like churros are made out of. This recipe could go wrong at every single step. So today in the kitchen, we are going to be cutthroat, communicative, but good team players. So it's gonna be 7 grams of salt.
Just whatever salt?
Yeah, it should be like kosher salt.
This looks kosher.
It looks kosher.
It looks kosher to me.
You're also looking for 3 cloth strips that you're gonna soak in that water.
3 cloth strips that I'm gonna
Yes.
soak in the water? There's parchment.
No.
I don't see any cloth strips.
Okay.
Move!
Do you see any cloth strips, Marissa?
Cloth strips?
Yeah.
I see parchment.
Okay, move on.
Okay.
Today we are making an olive oil citrus cake filled with a lemon curd in a vanilla buttercream. There is quite a level of multitasking that is required. Baking is a science, and missing one step will lead to disaster. Today, me and my chef will be focused, enthusiastic, and meticulous.
I have what my wife calls man eyes.
So you can't find anything?
Oh, I know
I can't
those.
see them. But I like that because it takes it off of me. It's a genetic issue. It's something I can't control. I've got man eyes, I'm so sorry.
Can you put into that pot 150 grams of butter, okay? If you have a minute, you can like chop it up before you put it into
Do
the
I
pot.
have a minute? I don't know how much time I have. I don't know how much time this is gonna take.
You're gonna sift ingredients together. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You need baking powder, a baking soda, and salt. Are you sifted?
I'm sifting.
Okay.
Hi, Marissa.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Also,
Really
Kate
bad.
is so loud.
Marissa just screamed how loud I was. Completely unaware she's the same person. No, I didn't listen to
I'm
anything
having
you said. I
trouble
was
hearing
drunk.
you because Keith is so fucking
Okay.
loud.
So can you put that on your induction, please? Your burner.
I can. I gotta warn you, this thing is finicky. I'm putting it on a boil.
Yeah, that's great.
I am going to keep an eye on you.
There's this saying that we have in the kitchen that's slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Smooth, smooth. Just be graceful, Marissa, for the first time in your goddamn life.
When the pot comes to a boil, take it off the heat, dump in all your flour and stir, and then put it back on the heat. Yum.
Am I making choux?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, I've never made choux before. Am I making choux? That's exciting.
Yay!
All right, get another the largest mixing bowl you have. Put in 1 1/3 cup of sugar.
I'm kind of like guesstimating the third. Is that going to be okay?
No, use a third of a cup.
All right, I'm glad I asked.
Okay, now you need a lemon. All right, zest the whole lemon into the sugar.
Hold on, I'm juggling.
Don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn.
Marissa, what are you doing?
I'm making pâte yes!
Ugh.
It smells good.
It smells good, but it looks gross.
I love that you're so excited
This is making
about
something
it.
gross. We got this.
I think eggs come next, right?
Yeah, exactly. So those
And I don't want
5
to put the eggs in yet because it's so hot and they'll just scramble.
Yeah, see, I mean, you could just do this by yourself. Really.
You're so
the first part.
Oh, that's great.
All right, you need 6 eggs.
6 eggs! Good thing I already stole one of Marissa's.
Oh no.
Full on, took it right off her table, and now I'm just talking about it.
Okay, you got them?
Yeah, I got them.
Yep.
These eggs are
Yep.
freezing cold.
Are they?
And
They're not supposed to be cold. They should be room temperature.
They should be room temperature.
Did you steal an egg from me?
Did I? I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
If I did steal an egg from you, I would have talked about it
stealing eggs
forever.
from you?
Yeah, I took an egg. It was sort of a fun game. I had it for like so long, and I've been talking about that egg, Marissa. I've just been talking about it.
I can't listen
Okay,
to you
I'm
and
listening.
Monique at the same time. Now I have
Okay.
to wash my hand.
Yeah, and then also watch your back, because what's
Yeah,
going on?
Are all the eggs incorporated?
All the eggs are in.
Now you need to get 1 cup of buttermilk. You also need 1 cup of oil, olive oil. So just whisk it until it's all combined.
Why are we using? Are we making an olive oil cake? I love olive oil cake.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's so
One of my
good.
favorites. One of my
So
favorites.
moist, so savory.
Can you remember the next 3 things?
I can try to remember
You can
the
try,
next 3
yeah.
things.
So it's gonna be 75 grams of butter plus 94 grams of flour, and now you're going for that turbinado sugar.
Can you describe the texture of what it is right now?
I would describe it as a fresh snowfall on a bunch of raw eggs.
Great. Oh, wow.
Just gone, I'm by myself.
I think I'm gonna end up doing 3 eggs on the.
What do you mean?
Hello? Oh, she's gone.
Marissa?
of flour. Hi!
What stage is the dough in right now?
Oh, the dough that's in my mixer, that's not the pot of choux.
I was not supposed to say that.
I know, but I already guessed it. I don't know. It's not as smooth as I remember seeing it from Bake Off.
Okay. Can you describe it to me and I'll let you know?
It's hanging in an upside down triangle and slowly glooping down.
I think I would prefer to err on the side of it being a little stiffer. Yeah, that's what she said. But for this purpose.
Same.
And for...
It's still lumpy, but I'm giving it a bit of the KitchenAid approach, but with my arms.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too lumpy. How many hands are you using?
2 hands.
2, both hands. I think it's probably good. You don't want to overmix it.
I know, but it's still lumpy.
So am I supposed to mix this by hand?
You can grab gloves, and I would just use my hands if the butter is pretty firm.
Fun. Okay. Gloves. Where are you, gloves? I also have man eyes. Ha ha! No! I lost you.
All right, those baking strips that you soaked in the water.
Yes.
Squeeze them out over the sink, and then you're going to attach one to each baking pan. You're going to make sure those baking rounds. No, on the outside. The strips go around the outside.
That makes more sense. I was very unsure.
The parchment paper goes on the bottom of the inside. When you put the baking strips on the outside of the pan, it keeps the entire batter at the same temperature.
Okay, so I have 5 minutes left. I'm on my last quarter.
You're on your last quarter?
But because I only have a few minutes left, we need to strategize our time a little bit. Can you grab a piping bag? With that piping bag, can you fit it with a size number 12 piping tip?
12.
Okay, now I put the batter in the pans.
Just eye them. Don't even do the scale because we don't have time.
Yeah. Okay, this dough's feeling pretty good.
I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do with that, okay?
Monique!
Because I think we're gonna. Oh my God.
Rachel, Marissa's in my legs.
Marissa. Hello.
Rachel's under my legs. What are you doing?
This is extra hard because I keep losing you when you keep losing me, and then I keep losing you.
How are you losing her?
The AirPod just pops out of my ear.
Oh, your ears are wrong.
Wait, Marissa, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Oh my God, I thought I lost you. Okay. So with that, the dough that's in your... No!
No!
Wait, why do I feel like I keep hearing her?
Hello? No, you still here? I still hear you. Keep talking. I still hear you. Keep talking.
Okay, put it in the bottom of the oven. They don't have to go straight across. You can do almost like in a triangle shape, you know?
Yeah, we're working with a tiny oven, but honestly, it's the better oven.
What? This is for real? Okay.
I need to tell them how long to bake them for.
Hello? Oh, now she's really gone.
With the first round of quarters deposited, our chefs face the world's most challenging game of accuracy: tabletop basketball.
Oh, no!
Oh my God, we are gonna be here.
Oh my God.
I'm having fun. I'm smooth.
You're smooth?
Smooth. I'm dancing, baby.
You are dancing.
Just accept
I'm
defeat.
so sorry.
Are you?
Take that back. I mean, are you that sorry?
She said set a time. I'd rather just hit the dough on the timer. I don't know how this works.
I hear them playing.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
This is terrible.
Spin the wheel. Get the quarters. You get it.
Monique, you have to get them all across before you can.
Oh, do I get to spin again?
You have to get all the balls across again. Yeah.
Run out of time.
This looks right.
Yeah, you made it like a little goo, huh?
Yeah, I made a goo. What are you making? Do you
I'm
know?
making cake. 100% it's an olive oil cake.
Ooh.
I mean, who knows what it could be?
Okay. 1 quarter. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh my God, bad timing. Okay, they needed to bake for like 23 minutes. It's probably been what, like 3?
1.
It's been like 3.
I have a timer. It was 1 minute 30 at most.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I only have 5 minutes to talk to you. We're making something else now. Are you ready?
Okay.
You got her back already? Monique, where you at, girl?
Oh, Marissa, I'm so sorry.
Keith's already started. Where are you, girl?
Okay.
First, we're gonna put a bunch of ingredients together into that.
Okay, Marissa.
Monique!
Hi,
Chef!
I'm so sorry.
We're not chefs because we're athletic. So. I don't want to let you down. I'm trying to have fun. Can you believe it? I'm really trying to have fun this time.
I think you're having fun. You sound like you're having fun. I mean,
no!
While I have you on the line.
Oh no, she's gone and I think it's my fault. Okay.
Marissa, I feel like I can hear.
Hello? Okay, I hear you. Hello?
Oh,
no,
hi.
Now you're gone. Hi. Sorry, you
Hi.
fell out of my ear again.
Okay, Marissa, I just wasted a quarter. Please don't do that.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
You're gonna get 2 more lemons.
You're gonna be so proud of me. I was juggling them earlier, so I already have 2 more lemons.
Okay, good. You're gonna zest both of those into that bowl.
I feel I'm making olive oil lemon cake with a lemon glaze frosting. No, okay, she said no.
This is gonna go on the inside, actually.
It's gonna go on the inside? You're crazy!
So, I have the sheet of parchment paper. I have the concentric rings.
You're going to use that smaller circle, and you're going to fit 8 small circles on that large circle.
I don't know how I'm supposed to fit 8 of these in here. I feel like I'll only fit 4.
The ones in between, you're gonna want them to overlap.
Oh, overlapping is okay. It kind of looks like a little butt.
Oh, yeah. No, I could see that. So it's really important for you and Keith. Marissa?
I gotta see how this happens.
She goes, this is important, and then gets cut off. No!
You gotta get the ball in the cup.
Lemon.
Come on. All right, I'm back.
Okay, I've done almost nothing.
What?
Hi.
Monique,
Yes.
while I'm baking, he said this is important.
Yes.
While you're baking.
Okay, this is so important, okay? Don't open the oven once we have the things that you're piping. And don't let Keith open the oven because the things will collapse and then we won't have anything servable.
Thank you for telling me that because I probably would have opened it.
Go. Oh, this one's really holding on to its placenta. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you call it that.
Is that what it
It's
is?
an egg?
The yolk is the baby, right? So the whites must be the placenta.
I don't think the yolk is the baby.
Well, it would be the baby if there was a baby in there, right?
I don't want to get political.
Can you ask other Rachel if the egg whites are the placenta?
Are the egg whites the placenta? Keith wants to know. Who doesn't think about that?
Yeah.
Birds do not have a placenta.
Birds don't have a placenta?
No placenta.
That is sad. Not even in the egg.
Well, it's not in the egg, no, but that's not how it works in.
That's not how it works in people, is it? No, you're right. Well, I think we work together to solve that. No, it's not the placenta, and that's what's important.
You know how to use a piping bag, I trust.
The first time I used one was the last time I was cooking on one of these shows. So.
But that's okay, it's no longer your first time.
No.
So you're gonna pipe into the middle of each small circle. Can I ask you to show your template to camera?
Is this right?
So here's the thing. You know how you can say something has like a brightness?
Is this right?
All right, how many minutes have the cakes been in?
Cake's been in for just about 24, but they look pretty wet.
Do they look wet?
They look wet.
What is happening?
They look better than I thought.
Okay.
I think this top one is done.
Stick the toothpick in the center. Okay,
Clean.
so take that one out for sure, and then test the bottom one.
They might need another minute. Oh yeah, they need some time.
Okay.
At least 2 minutes.
Okay.
It was a goopy gunker.
No, that's not good. No, what? No.
There should be 8 balls of dough, right?
Yeah, from the top there will be 8 in a circle. They should be maybe like an inch thick, like top to bottom.
But they're just gonna be overlapping then, right?
They shouldn't really overlap, just like maybe touch. But it's okay if they do.
I'm not feeling confident right now. I don't like this feeling.
Well, tell me what's going on.
I just felt like it wasn't thick enough, and so I added more, and now I just feel like it's toppling.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Oh my God.
She's leaving me at my most vulnerable.
Out of quarters once again. Our chef's mental fortitude will be put to the test with a game of memory.
What did I forget?
Oh yeah. Remember at the same time.
Yeah, that was that one.
Now I need a wet finger.
That is absolutely revolting to say out loud.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't seen that one. Have we seen that one?
Yes.
Oh no.
Ew, what are you making? You got little turd circles.
I do have little turd circles.
Sorry, Monique. I'm pretty good at memory, man.
No one should apologize to me except myself. I won.
Hi.
I am unsurprisingly not good at the game we played. So I only have 1 quarter, okay?
You have 1 quarter?
So let's keep going.
What about the other 2 cake layers? Should they come out?
No.
Oh my God, take them out now?
They look
Okay,
nice.
did you test them?
No, not yet. I'm gonna take them out.
No,
So I can
test it first.
No,
You can just
I have
test
to
it
take
while
them
they're
out
in there.
because you don't understand what's going on in here. I've got stuff I'm trying not to burn. They're good. They're in great places.
They're good? Okay, great. Thank God. Okay.
Once you have that cracklin like free and in the wild, you're going to punch out circles of that smaller 4 centimeter measurement.
Okay.
You're going to punch out 1 for each round of dough. Running out of time,
where did the
you can only
rounds
do
go?
2.
Where did the, oh no. Hello? Well,
Now you're gonna make something else. You're gonna use your mixer, and you need the paddle attachment.
The paddle's the one that looks like Captain Hook.
No.
No.
That is the hook.
Where did I put I only have man eyes right now.
You got man eyes?
I got man eyes.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
5 sticks of room temperature butter.
Are you out of your mind? Are we trying to kill the judges? 5 sticks of butter?
Yes, sir. How soft is that butter?
Yeah, I can squeeze it.
You can squeeze it? It's greasy?
I can squeeze it. I mean, it's a little bit of a firm squeeze.
Okay.
I'd say it's medium hard.
Okay.
I think this is it. I think I just put it back in the thing. Okay. Well, here we go. Oh, cute! Look at this. Boom.
Now you need powdered sugar, and you're gonna sift 2.5 cups.
It's like Christmas.
You get to talk to your chef for so much longer than I get to talk to my chef.
My chef must be just better at the mini games.
Hi.
Monique!
I am so sorry.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Okay, so I can only fit 5 cracklin onto each thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Did I do something wrong?
Okay, I'm gonna open these cakes out.
They're not light and fluffy?
They're not tall at all, if I'm being honest with you. They're very short.
Like they didn't rise?
Like they didn't rise, yeah. Oh, this one's definitely underdone.
Oh my God.
And then 6 eggs, please. Just the yolks. 108 grams sugar.
And I can't use an electric mixer for this, for what reason?
Because you're actually going to pour your hot dairy into the bowl.
Oh, which I need to be paying attention to.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's feel the cake layers again. Let's
feel them.
Well, the one in the oven is still warm to the touch. The one that's cool is nice and cool. The other one is also nice and cool. A little clammy. But yeah, a little clammy, but cool.
Clammy is not great. You can put the other cake layers in the fridge to cool.
She said, put the other cake layers in the, can't be the fridge.
Full minute of beating eggs by hand. Why we can't do it with the electric mixer, it still wasn't really explained to me.
I'm thinking, it's still so wet.
It looks kind of eggy.
It's super eggy.
It's very eggy.
It's wet.
Believe in myself, I'm believing in myself, I'm believing in myself.
A nice light pink color. But she honestly didn't tell me to do this.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going great. I made a custard.
Importantly, this has to cool down so that when we mix it with other stuff,
we have to mix
it won't.
more stuff into this?
Yeah,
How
girl,
many
we have stuff to do. We have a lot to do.
Let me tell you, I think we have 2 juicy cakes and 1 good cake.
2 juicy cakes. Okay. The 2 that finished first are cool and ready to be decorated on?
Yes.
Okay. First, you want to put a little bit of buttercream down on the board underneath.
First, I want to put buttercream on the board. Of course, I wouldn't ever dream of doing anything before I did that.
I have 272 of butter in the bowl, and then I'm doing 272 of the praline paste.
Yeah, equal parts.
You're gonna pipe a circle around the edge. We're gonna do the filling. You want like a nice even layer. You want too little because you don't want it to be like there's nothing in there, but you don't want too much.
These 2 things that you have in the mixing bowl, you are going to whisk it.
We do that again with that 3rd cake, I assume.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little warm still.
You want to like stick it in the freezer maybe?
How am I gonna
What
get
did
this
you do?
I want this. I didn't do anything yet. I want to do something, but your thing
Hold on.
is there. I didn't do anything to your thing.
Don't do anything to my
I'm not gonna. I want to put this on top
Are they
of
fighting?
the thing
Okay,
in a
that's
way
fine. You
that
can put it.
it
You
won't
can put
hurt
it. You
your
can do
thing.
it. You can do it.
Are they fighting?
Yeah. We're not fighting. We're friending.
We're fine. We're
They're
friends. We're
friendly.
friends.
No,
We're friends.
We're being very friendly to each
We're
other.
being super friendly.
Marissa, I'm on my last quarter, so.
You're on your last quarter? Oh shit. What am I doing? Tell me what to do.
Okay, so
Stop laughing.
where the layers separate and you see that buttercream ring, you want to go around that one more time with another ring.
So just rotate everything and toast your nuts. You're going to use them as decoration for the finished dessert. You're gonna dust them with gold powder. Okay, Marissa, I have
Gilled
1
the
minute.
nuts.
All right, I get one more minute, and then you're on your own. So let me tell you what to do.
Okay, tell me what to do.
Oh my God, you're gonna leave it in there for like 15 minutes.
The bottom ring of that pastry dough. Then praline paste inside.
Praline paste, got it.
Take the rest of the buttercream that you have. You want like a soft baby pink, right?
I wasn't listening at all. I just did the most stressful thing in the world, but I nailed it. Please start over. Quick.
What?
Then you're going to pipe dollops.
And then you're gonna do like, you know, sort of 6.
6. She said, then you're gonna do 6.
With the chefs completely out of quarters, Marissa and Keith will finish the last 30 minutes alone.
She got through 2 freaking steps of the assembly.
Then you're gonna do 6?
Does he have enough direction? No. Marissa definitely doesn't.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
I know they have to cool. I have to slice them in half like a bagel. What are you for?
Pink, white.
Pink.
Probably big dollops.
Don't use that hand motion.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to use cherries. Do you think you have to use cherries?
She didn't mention cherries ever.
Would cherries go good with mine?
Probably for mine. Because maybe 6.
6 cherries. Ah, my hazelnuts. Don't burn. What is this?
Oh, it's a kitchen thermometer. You won.
How did you get
You
here?
found the prize in the bottom of the oven. Okay, and now it's time to pink frost.
Mix, baby, mix. Was I supposed to grind these?
Oh boy, it's not going great. It's a little lopsided from the juice.
Gilled my nuts.
Marissa's gilded nuts. What do I do with that shape? What kind of shape is this?
Okay, yes, they're cold.
Not a lot of time.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's really coming out.
The pattern baked onto the bottom. Don't tell them to look at the bottom, Rachel.
You know I...
No!
These are where the cherries go.
What do I need? I need to move faster is what I need. Move, 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 move!
Cherry. Oh, that splashed all over. You know, we're gonna lean into that.
Just enough. Please look okay. Don't look like a flat, sad thing. AKA me in middle school.
Need something fancy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, chefs.
That's kind of cool, though.
Just one twist of lemon.
This is a little lemon. Don't eat it.
Welcome to the judging. Today's criteria is taste, presentation, and execution.
Hello everyone, my name is Jimmy. I'm a published cookbook author. I used to have a cooking show on YouTube for over a decade, and I actually have been on an episode of this show, the very first one, and I won that shit.
My name is Erica Chan. I am currently the pastry chef of Dunsmore Restaurant in Eagle Rock. In 2021, I was one of Michelin Outstanding Pastry Chefs in California, and I really like pastries.
I'm so sorry. I have this intrusive thought that my brain will not let me get past. That, Erica, have we met before? Did you grow up in Lexington? That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Are you friends with Elena Hay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my God, did you
my
watch-
brain
I
has like
watched
not
you.
been here because half of it has been thinking about
No,
the fact
wait.
that
Oh my God,
might
you
be
are
Erica.
Monique.
Yeah, and
Wow,
you are
that's
Erica.
wild.
Okay, sorry.
I'm so glad you said yes.
I know. I should have just lied. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Judges, so thank you so much for lending us your esteemed palettes today. And I am so excited to prepare what I think of when I think of fat in pastry, which is going to be a pari breast. This is like a real marvel of, it should be a really symmetrical and even ring of 8 little rounds of pot au choux filled with like a nice bubble of mousseline. And the nuts and the praline should just be little accents that you pick up on.
Damn.
Oh.
That looks great.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I was not expecting anything else.
They look lovely. The crackling is like nicely crackling.
Yeah, the cream looks like it's a good consistency, even though it's pretty compressed in there.
Is there like luster dust on it?
I like to go for a subtle effect. So
Yeah. And you said there were supposed to be some hazelnuts adorning the top?
I might have swapped the crunchy element out for those dragées that you see.
Mm-hmm.
The nuts may be inside.
Or may not be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's hefty.
Yeah, she's thick.
I am a little concerned, however. If you look at the dough,
does it look underbaked?
It looks a tad underbaked and a little mushy here.
Well, you know, Jimmy, fingers don't have the best senses.
It's a good
So
point.
I think you should taste it.
I should
with
just
your
taste
mouth.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get a second opinion.
This is delightful.
Oh.
Does it still seem underbaked?
No.
Jimmy?
It's good taste. The cream is a good consistency.
Yeah, it's very light.
It's mixed well. You can definitely taste the hazelnuts.
Gold balls are hard.
I'm not in those.
I heard that.
There's a lot of luster dust.
I like the luster dust. I think my only complaint is the size.
Yeah.
That's all I would say. I think it'd be nice if it was like a little tighter. I think it could have been like dried out a hair more in the oven, so that it's like a little bit
less spongy.
Crisper. Yeah.
I think I was running out of time and I really wanted to just get something on the plate. So I did sacrifice potentially a little of that drying time. Notes for next time.
Mine had black on the bottom, and I don't know what that was. Oh, it's pencil.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, it's lead.
Here, that there's a crop circle on the bottom of this one.
It's actually a hex that I was drawing completely in that time. Did not think about turning over my parchment.
No one said anything about that. No one said anything about that.
Oh no. Did it get there?
Missing the textural and flavor component a little bit of the hazelnuts, but let's see if this dragée, this colorless gold thing, will make up for that. Does not. Thank you so much, judges.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Excuse me, I need a clarification on what the hell this name is. Paris breast or party breast?
Oh my gosh, it should definitely just be party breast.
What's it, like a titty tart? Like, what's it called?
Titty tart, that's good.
So when I think about fat in baking, I think about all of the really delicious, healthy fats that we love to eat. Olive oil, egg yolks, really good butter. So what I have created for you today is a really beautiful, moist lemon olive oil cake. I love creating vintage style cakes. This is decorated for you today in a really classic style with really beautiful, clean piping.
Oh, check it out.
The vintage, I see it.
I see it.
The cherries really
I like the
take
lemon
you
on
there.
top too.
Yeah, the lemon rind, that's nice. There's a spattering as well of cherry juice, it appears. Kind of like a murder mystery.
It's trending, you know,
It is
on TikTok.
And there's these tiny little balls everywhere.
Pearls.
Pearls, so sorry.
Like pearl sprinkles. You know, typically I like to place them very symmetrically around the top and the side. I ran out of time a little bit at the end here.
Of course. Slicing well. It's doing what a cake should do.
Oh, okay, wow.
Okay.
It looks moist.
It is moist indeed.
Super moist. I mean, because you know, I have heard that the judges in the past have really not liked dry.
No one likes dry cakes.
No, of course not.
Better moist than dry is what I always say.
It's a perfect slice. I mean, Jimmy,
Thank you.
it's a perfect slice.
I've had a few birthdays.
Yeah.
Wait, it looks like the sponge is even, so I like the 3 layers of sponge.
Obviously, you can tell that the cake has had a slight left-leaning nature to it.
It's an election year, so.
But I would say 3 layers is impressive. Okay.
I'm gonna go for the rawest part.
It's probably delicious.
The lemon curd is lovely.
Yeah, the curd's good.
I think the cake's a little underbaked, maybe.
Yeah.
It honestly eats nicer than it looks.
Great.
And I mean that in a nice way. That didn't come out very well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just like you, on brand.
Olive oil cakes, they feel a little denser, but I do think it is a teensy bit moosh.
Juicy.
Juicy is what I'm hearing.
A little juicy, probably.
Juicy, mushy, so similar.
Juicy cake.
Oh God.
Oh, you had the cherry. How was the cherry?
The cherry tasted like a cherry.
6.
Thank you so much, judges, for your time today.
Thank you.
I commend you all for baking in such a short period of time. Baking a cake and curd and cooling it and building it gives me personal anxiety, so well done.
Ultimately, one of these products, I keep calling them products.
Yeah, are we selling them?
Good. Well, I think we can only really realistically sell one of them. We would like to award the winner to Chef Monique.
Seriously, every time.
So proud.
Okay, you've had pastry breasts before. You've never had a juicy cake. Think about the floppy pancakes in Japan and the ones that look like crystal teardrops, right? People are reinventing cake. We gave you something new you've never had before, a juicy cake.
It looked like a child's birthday party.
It's much more fun than that. Well, okay, I do think you're right.
Do you want them to be even or do you want them to be pretty?
Could we do both?
Could we?
Tonight, 2 celebrity chefs will square off in the greatest culinary battle of all time.
I'm Johnny, and I'm Johnny.
Wow, we have a real battle of the Johnnies today.
There's just one catch.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to another Johnny?
He's talking crap over here. He's
trying to
get my head.
No.
Yeah, but that's not what I said.
Ignore the other Johnny.
They won't be the ones in the kitchen.
Do you know what 6 inches is?
6 inches is kind of like the average size of
The mind of a chef,
It's called tapioca maltodextrin.
partnered with the hands of an idiot,
I threw the Texamix Laxagen inside the oil.
only connected by a payphone?
Kick them out of the big oven.
Kick us out of the big oven.
Okay, well, he's moving our cakes.
No,
Johnny.
our cakes don't fit in the other oven.
What compelled you to make this such a delight?
Phoning it in starts right now.
One time for Brooklyn.
One time for Brooklyn.
Welcome to Phoning It In. Today's theme is acid. While the chefs on the phone have prepared their recipes, the chefs in the kitchen are not allowed to know what they're making. Each team will be given 2 hours to complete their dish and present it to our legendary panel of judges. Let's meet our contestants. Johnny Cakes is now basically a try guy. He's been on this show more than anyone else, but he's also lost more than anyone else. While he thinks he's irreplaceable, today he'll learn otherwise.
I've been given this to put on because my nipples, I mean, do you see, they could cut glass.
But today he'll be phoning in his instructions and recipe to an idiot.
My name is Zach, and most food hurts my belly. I don't like to cook, and cooking doesn't like me. Cooking just creates dishes, and I'd rather not do it. Don't tell me I'm with Johnny. If I have to make some hyper-realistic shit today, I can't.
Johnny Murphy is a pastry chef featured in Bon Appetit magazine. He worked at award-winning restaurants Kraft and Conby, and he's also the only formally trained Johnny on today's show.
I'm a proponent of no yelling in the kitchen anymore. Horrible way of doing things that didn't actually produce good results.
And his Instagram handle?
Johnny Bake Cake.
I'm sorry. Johnny Bake Cake? Johnny Cakes has been a staple on the channel over this past year. We really love having him, but that might end. It's the cake battle of the Johnnies. 2 Johnnies enter, only one may leave. Whichever Johnny wins gets to stay part of the Try Guys.
Johnny Bake Cake will be phoning in his instructions and recipe to this guy.
Hi, I'm Quasi James, and I can't cook.
There's no improving with baking. Baking is stick to the rules. And who wants to stick to the rules? That's not fun. And baking is like the antithesis of having a good time. You saw what I did there? Mm-hmm. You heard the word that I used? Antithesis. Yes, that means the opposite.
To begin, each team will have enough quarters for 30 minutes on the phone. And their time starts right now.
Zach.
Good morning!
Hi, oh my God, we're back.
You remember when we went to Legoland and I forgot to pack socks and you gave me your socks? I wore them today for good luck, even though they're ugly.
Okay, first of all, you think my socks are ugly? Hello?
Oh, Johnny.
Hey, how's it going? Who's this?
Oh, it's Quasi James.
Oh, Quasi. Oh, that's great. You're who I was hoping for. We're gonna have a chill time. This is gonna be awesome.
Johnny, you don't seem excited.
No, I am. I promise you, this is gonna be great.
Can you tell me your Instagram names to each other?
Johnny Bake Cake.
Mine's the Johnny Cakes.
Oh.
Wait, you're Johnny Cakes?
Johnny Bake Cake.
Johnny Bake Cake.
Yeah.
Wait, is this not the Johnny Cakes?
I'm with Johnny Cakes.
Oh, you are?
You're with Johnny Bake Cake.
Yeah, you're with me. I'm Johnny Bake Cake,
man,
and he's Johnny
what up,
Cakes.
dude?
Wait, that's crazy.
That's really weird.
Why is that your name?
I don't know.
You bake cakes?
I used to make a lot of cakes, I guess.
So there's another Johnny Cakes. Got it. Okay. Well, I guess it's the battle of the Johnny. Is this in order for me to beat the other Johnny Cakes today? We got to start working now.
Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the big bowl.
Yes, big bowl, got it.
You're gonna zest 4 lemons, grab a microplane zester. Does that make sense? Do you know what that is?
Okay,
Like a little grater?
Explain it to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
A long grater, like you would grate cheese with. We're gonna do a lemon magic cake. It separates into 2 layers. There's a layer of custard and a layer of cake. Hopefully when it's turned over, the layer of custard is on top of the cake part. You're gonna zest 4 lemons, and then you're going to juice those lemons into a separate container. You're only gonna need a little bit of that juice, but you need about 5 tablespoons of juice.
Okay, I'm always confused with tablespoons and tablespoons or the small spoons.
It's the biggest spoon of the.
Oh, the big spoons. Yeah, the big spoons.
Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is go ahead and get me 2 sticks of butter, a lemon.
Lemon.
Today's challenge is acid. So today we're making a 2-tier glow-in-the-dark cake. So on the inside, it's gonna be a delicious, zingy, lemony cake with lemon curd and raspberries. And on the outside, it's gonna look like a rave. And we're gonna shine a black light on it. The exterior, the decoration is gonna be all like glow-in-the-dark. Neon colors, fun, bright. It's gonna be a party. Now I need you to zest some lemons, and I just heard the other Johnny Cakes say the same thing. Zest until you get a tablespoon of zest.
Tablespoon of zest.
Did you learn to bake on YouTube, Johnny?
No.
Where'd you learn?
I learned like actually working in kitchens. I don't know.
I don't know who you're talking to. Are you talking to me or are you talking to another Johnny?
No, he's talking crap over here. He's
Yo,
trying to get my head.
No.
Hey, I don't really listen to directions that well, so I need you to focus on me.
Yeah, and then you went, which is not what I said.
Actually worked.
Ignore the other Johnny. Please, I need help as much as possible.
So in a stand mixer with a paddle attachment, I want you to put the 2 sticks of butter in and start beating it, and then add that tablespoon of lemon zest.
Beat the lemon zest.
I need a 1.5 cups of white sugar.
Okay, sugar is going in.
1/4 cup brown sugar, pack that. You're gonna beat it for like 5 minutes. I like to beat, I'm a beater. I like to beat.
So first, you're just gonna put the lemon zest into the bowl, and then you're gonna separate 4 eggs. The egg yolks go with the zest in the bowl. The egg whites need to be in the mixing bowl. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab 1 cup of granulated sugar, 7 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and put that in with the zest.
Okay, the zest and the egg yolk, all-purpose flour, 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour.
And then add the lemon juice, and then you're gonna add 1 1/3 cups of buttermilk.
1 1/3 cup of buttermilk. So 1 tablespoon?
1 1/3 cup of buttermilk.
So 1 tablespoon first?
No.
Okay, Zach, go ahead and get a tablespoon of vanilla extract.
I mean, this looks delicious. It kind of looks like raw cookie dough.
Okay, now in a separate bowl, Zachy, I want you to measure out 2.5 cups of cake flour. And I want you to sift that into a separate bowl, an empty separate bowl. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda.
1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and we're still mixing our lemon cake thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay.
Done, Johnny.
And then do a 1/2 teaspoon salt into that bowl as well.
1/2 teaspoon of salt.
That was weird. What? We said the same thing like back to back. I said 1/2 teaspoon of salt into the bowl. Are we making the same? We better not be making the same thing.
Johnny, it looks like an egg sunrise.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it looks so good.
I want you to grab 1 1/3 cup of buttermilk. Chew that
1
sunrise.
1/3 cup. 1 1/3 cup. So 1 cup and 1/3 of that. Now the third.
The 1/3 cup. Yeah, the 1/3 cup as well.
Perfect. The consistency is less thick now and more watery.
Good. Good.
So now what we need is some eggs. So go get me a couple of eggs. I want you to crack eggs one at a time, 4 eggs into the bowl. And let them be in a little bit before you incorporate the next egg.
Ooh, this is dangerous that I'm going straight in with the eggs, because if I crack a shell into there.
Zachary.
Okay, I'm just letting you know it's dangerous.
We're gonna go get a 1/2 cup of whole milk, pour that in a bowl. I need a 1/2 cup of sour cream, put that in the bowl as well. And I need you to cut some lemons in half and juice them until you reach a 1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice.
1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice.
We only have 10 minutes before we need these cakes in the oven.
10 minutes before we need the cakes in the oven, then you better hurry up.
We're gonna whip up those egg whites that you have in that other bowl. So you're gonna
Let's move the egg whites in the bowl.
You're gonna put on the mixer. Add 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar to that. Yeah,
With the egg whites, got it?
In with the egg whites, and then whip those with the whisk. You want it to be, it'll turn like a white color.
Okay, I'm sweating now.
So am I. What color are they?
They're like more white. They're like the consistency looks like I'm washing clothes.
Like you're washing clothes.
Yeah, like soap suds.
Turn the mixer up higher.
Oh shit, I'm mixing it with my hand. I'm mixing it with my hand.
Put it in the stand mixer.
Like in a big bowl with the thing?
Yes.
Whip that on high.
Yeah, as high as possible.
Oh, it's whipping. This is way better than my hands.
No,
okay, I got a 1/2
thanks.
cup of lemon juice. I'm putting it with the milk.
Okay, great. So now what you're gonna do is this,
With the
okay?
milk. With the milk?
Yes, with the milk, that's fine. You're gonna turn the mixer onto the lowest setting, and you're going to add 1/2 of our mixed dry ingredients in.
1/2 is going in.
Slowly incorporate the wet ingredients. Just drizzle them in. Add the rest of the dry ingredients into the big bowl, and then mix it until everything is just combined but not overmixed. Now go to the freezer and grab a thing of frozen raspberries, and we're gonna coat the raspberries in flour. Remember in your bukkake cake how the berries like were weird and sunk to the bottom of the cake?
I like that you're referencing my bukkake cake as kind of like
I remember.
An advanced method.
I need you to go grab about 6-inch round pans. Okay, so I want you to take the soft butter, paint that all around the inside of those 2 pans. You're gonna add sugar to the pan and sort of roll it all around so there's a layer of sugar and butter all around the inside of the pan.
Okay, sugar everywhere.
All right, so we got 5 more minutes, and I need these cakes to be in the oven at the end of this 5 minutes.
Sir, yes, sir. What do you want it in? What shape do you want?
Shade?
Johnny, go fast, my dude. What shape?
Shape? What are you saying? What shape?
Do you want a circle cake? Do you want a...
Oh, sorry, cake pans. Yes, the 6-inch cake pans. There's 3 6-inch cake pans.
6
Do you know what
inches to
6
me.
inches is? Do you know what 6 inches is?
6 inches is kind of like the average size of a penis.
Great. So find an average penis, lay it out on the cake pan, see if it lines up.
6 inches.
What?
This is more than 6 inches.
Does Quasi have 6 inches?
Quasi may have the 6 inch. Yeah, his looks. This is more of a 7-incher.
So Quasi's is bigger than yours?
No, he's smaller.
Who's a 6-inch and who's an 8-inch? Quasi or you?
I have the big one.
No, you need the little ones. I asked for the little ones.
I got more little ones.
Hey, do you have 8-inch or 6-inch?
It was supposed to be 6-inch.
God damn it! Oh,
No, I
damn, really?
got him,
Yeah.
Johnny. I got him. I got 6-inch.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna lose you in a minute here. So
Okay,
I'm
talk
gonna
to
give
me.
you a bunch of stuff. Are the egg whites stiff? That's the only
Yes,
thing
they're way more stiff.
And so you're gonna just fold that and just gently mix that into your sunshine mixture. You're gonna divide that between the 2 pans, like only fill them about 3/4 of the way. You're gonna grab that big rectangle pan, do you see it?
Oh yeah, it's
There's
big
another-
as shit.
Okay, you're gonna put those two in there. You're gonna add water about halfway up the side.
Yeah, what kind of water? Hot water or cold water?
Hot water, hot water.
I need you to coat those in butter and flour. Mix the berries by hand into the cake batter just to make sure they're evenly distributed. And then Zach, what I want you to do if we get disconnected is fill them a 1/2 inch high, really thin layers.
So you're gonna foil over the top of all of it.
Foil, yeah.
You're gonna throw that in the oven and you're gonna bake that for like 40 minutes.
What temperature you want?
It should be at 350. Okay, 1/2 inch 3 oven.
And he's gone.
If you'd like to make a call,
That's it.
hang up and try again.
All right.
Now look, shiny. Yeah, look, shiny. I need hot water.
How much is a 1/2 inch? It feels like I'm doing too much. Do we have a ruler? Hey, does anyone have a ruler at their desk?
With their initial round of quarters gone, now each chef will compete in the world's most challenging game of accuracy, tabletop basketball.
Hot water, 45 minutes.
I literally can't believe that your name is my name and my name is your name.
Holy Zach is doing something way different. All right, but I believe we're making the same thing.
How's your Johnny going so far?
Oh, really good. Johnny's so sweet.
Okay, let's just set a timer for, I don't know, 20 minutes? Look how darling this is.
Somehow the wheel of mayhem still works. Let's spin for those quarters.
I don't like your sick little games.
I'm gonna go. I'm back.
Yo, Johnny, how you been?
I won the game.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
back.
I have the foil paper over the 2 bowls and the big pan.
Yes, you're basically making a bath for them.
These don't end. This is someone's setting me up. What am I gonna do? Like cheat? There we go. Hey Zach.
There
Hey, Zach.
you are.
Sorry, I'm bad at basketball.
Gimme.
I know. Okay, so are the cakes in the oven?
Cakes are in the oven.
Damn. Okay, which oven?
What do you mean which oven? The oven.
Pouring the water into the bathtub right now.
And then throw some foil on top of that and throw that in the oven.
Oh, throw the foil on top of the bathtub?
On top of the bathtub, yeah. Just on top of the whole bathtub.
To take the foil off the kids.
Cover the whole
Covering
thing.
the bathtub. Yeah, I'm covering the bathtub.
So Zach, I need you to go ahead and grab the white candy melts. Measure out a cup of those candy melts. Grab 5 tablespoons of heavy cream and toss it into a bowl with those candy melts. Get me a small pot with about 1 inch or 2 of water in it.
Don't you think it's kind of, no, quick.
Oh, oh shit, can I put it in here?
You can, but just if you're gonna open it, open it for a short amount of time.
Oh, okay, I'm throwing this in.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
I can do it? All right, cool. I'm throwing the bathtub inside the sauna. Holy shit, it's moving all over the place.
He's putting a bathtub
Yeah, be
inside our
careful.
oven, Johnny.
Oh, I can't fit.
He can't fit inside the oven.
Oh shit,
He says,
it's
"Oh,
stuck.
shit." Okay, you gotta come over here,
Okay, I got
crazy.
hold
There's a second oven. There's a second oven. There's a second oven.
I'm going into the small oven now. Holy shit, I
Nah,
gotta
kick
see
them
if the
out.
kids
Kick
got
them
to
out
it.
of the big oven.
Kick us out of the big oven.
You're not gonna fit in here either.
Shit. Hey, Johnny, the bathtub is way too big.
Is there enough room in that oven for both of us?
I don't
Am
think
I getting
so, Johnny.
evicted out of our oven?
I think we're evicting Zach out of his
Zach,
oven.
Zach, you defend our land.
No, kick them out.
Defend our land.
Zach,
This isn't
can I
like-
please switch with you? Please, Zach. Please.
Okay.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Okay.
Well,
Zach,
well,
here's
I
the deal.
guess-
There's
I
a
guess
there's a second oven.
We're just gonna put them in the other oven
They can have
and
the
hope.
second oven.
I'm moving Zach's kids out of the sauna.
Okay, well he's moving our cakes.
No, our
Johnny,
cakes don't fit in the other oven.
I don't want to fuck up his cakes.
They do.
I'm putting them in the middle, Zach.
Okay, they fit in the other.
Oh, they
my
fit
God.
perfectly.
Oh my God, we're losing so much heat.
Yeah, you can't take cakes out of the oven mid-bake.
Our kids are going in the sauna, Johnny.
This is why I wanted to ride with you. This is what I'm saying. I knew you were the right one.
I'm putting our kids in now.
We moved them. It's done.
We got to get back on track. We got to get back to our candy melts.
Okay. Oh shit! It was going this whole time.
You're going to grab like a lime, one of those smooth lemons, and one of the oranges. Okay, there's another thing over there that's a zester that sort of looks like 4 holes. It looks like a little tiny claw.
A zester that looks like a little tiny. Oh, yes!
Awesome. So you're gonna use those claws to sort of rip off the peel.
Oh, snap!
You're clawing it. Are little strips coming off?
Yeah!
Awesome. So yeah, you just want a bunch of those little strips.
I'm keeping an eye. Hey, is this oven on?
Zach, Zachary. Zachary,
Temperature's dropping.
is it on?
Convection sound. Hold on, go to bake.
Johnny, I got bad news. Our oven's broken. Okay, Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, we've been in a broken oven. It's absolutely not working at all. We're going back to the other oven. Kwesi, back. Move your back. Oh, we could have fit here the whole time. There's room for everyone. You know, I think this is a metaphor. Wow, that was what a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay if cakes stop baking in the middle, though, right?
No, no one said that. No one ever said that.
I think I saw in an episode of Johnny Bakes that it's okay.
No, you did not.
Cool, all the citrus colors in here. Okay, cool.
Okay, great. Add some water to the pan and then boil it on high until it boils, and then you're gonna strain that off. After that, you're going to take 4 cups of sugar and 4 cups of water and add that to a small pot. I need you to grab 3 cups of sugar and put that into a separate bowl. Add 4 of the big tablespoons of the citric acid into that sugar.
I strain the skin.
And you're gonna add the skins to the sugar and water mixture. Leave that on a simmer. Once your peels are translucent, you're gonna add the peels after you strain off the liquid. You're gonna put the peels into the citric acid and sugar together and toss it all together.
Oh, it's translucent. It's translucent.
Did you taste the sugar and the citric acid together?
No, not yet, but.
Go ahead and try that.
Oh,
real
that tastes
quick.
so
Just
good.
a little
Oh my
bit.
God. What does that remind me of, man? That's like some type of candy I've eaten before.
Yeah, for sure it is.
A Sour Patch Kid.
Yes.
Holy
There you go.
shit, yeah. A fucking Sour Patch Kid, baby.
Zach, how's the white chocolate looking?
The white chocolate's looking gooey.
Can you find me like a couple small cups or bowls, maybe some clear small bowls? Now go back to the pantry and you're gonna see these things called neon food colors. What I want you to do is take the hot, gooey, yummy chocolate. I want you to divide it into the separate bowls you've laid out.
I know where we're going. So now you want me to put a little bit of color in each one?
Yes. And then I want you to repeat this step with all of the colors, okay? Let me ask you this,
Yeah.
if you threw it at the wall right now, which you shouldn't.
I think it would stick, but do you want me to throw it at the wall just to be sure?
Maybe just a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this at the wall and see if it sticks.
Just a little, you're using a little, right?
Yeah, it's stuck.
200 grams of egg whites, is that what's there?
200
You just weigh it?
grams. Talk to me in cup, baby. Talk to me in cups.
Okay, let's just do cup of egg whites and 2.5 cups of sugar. You're not gonna use it on the stand mixer. You're gonna put it on top of citrus, and you're gonna use that as a double boiler.
Johnny, slow it down. So now we getting into the crazy zone.
I know this sounds complicated, but I promise you, it's way easier than it sounds.
Throw the bowl on top of the boiling water and mix it manually.
And mix
with
it
my
while
hands.
it's on top of the boiling water, yeah. If there's no more grains left in it, throw that on the mixer, whip it on high until it comes down to room temp.
Johnny, I'm whipping up frosting. It looks like frosting.
It should look like that, yes, correct.
So I want you to measure out about 8 cups of powdered sugar, and then I want you to start beating the 6 sticks of butter in the stand mixer. So let's give it a name.
Let's give it a name, Gregory.
Gregory. Okay, so take Gregory. Do you see at the pantry, do you see any black gel food coloring?
I see gel food colors, yeah.
And you're gonna put a fair amount into Gregory, mix it up until Gregory becomes,
Or we're going like black as night?
Yeah, we're going black as night. How's the cake looking?
Oh, I didn't check the cake. We're dry.
We're dry? Okay, you can pull it. I want the cakes to stay in the freezer, but one by one, take them out, and I want you to release them from the pan. Take an offset spatula or a butter knife just to loosen them and pop them out. Basically, we'll wrap them in saran wrap, put them back in their pans, back in the freezer.
Yeah, I would say that they're still warm.
Yeah, we need to let these chill for at least an hour before we decorate. So we gotta hurry. You need as much time as possible in the freezer.
Yeah, Johnny, I just want to let you know that these cakes are cracking in the middle.
Okay, that's because they're hot and they're being handled, so just try your best to pick them up from the bottom.
I know, I'm just telling you, like, once they get transferred, they immediately...
Be a little gentle, don't worry about it. As soon as they chill, they're gonna be fine.
Copy you.
How are the cakes? Is it like golden?
Yeah, golden.
That's perfect. Take them out of the water. Be very careful as you do this. Don't slosh it around too much because that water is very, very hot.
I'm ready, Johnny. You with me?
Yep, I'm with you. We're gonna let them chill for like an hour, hour and a half. After you take it out of the freezer, you're going to flip it upside down, right? So that the bottom of it is facing up. And you're gonna take one of those pastry torches over there and you're gonna torch the bottom and the sides until it falls out. That's why we made 2, because if the first one doesn't work out, leave the second one in the freezer.
Do you see a styrofoam cylinder in the pantry?
Yeah, it's like a cake, but it's styrofoam.
Okay, we're going to take super glue and glue that styrofoam onto the center of a cake board. I want you to tape that whole thing to a turntable. And then the step after that is you're gonna take Gregory and you're gonna frost that.
Johnny, are we cheating? We're using styrofoam. You can't eat that.
No, this is not cheating. This happens all the time in cake making. We use dummies all the time, okay? We're not cheating. I'm not a cheater.
He insists that we're not cheating. He's not a cheater.
The bottom tier is a dummy cake. And the reason we're doing that, okay, don't gasp, Rachel. Give me more time. Give me more time and it won't be a dummy cake. Okay? And all you little commenters are gonna say, that's fake, that's styrofoam. Yeah, babe, go into any sorry, I'm yelling at you. Okay, thank you for watching. Wedding cakes, you see those tall wedding cakes at weddings? Guess what, babe? Most of that's fake. So we're gonna do half dummy, half real. That's a lot. That's a lot of cake.
Do I want the Gregory on the top of the cake too?
You want Gregory on the top and side. This dummy needs to be totally frosted in Gregory.
You got it.
I'm getting the piping ready to pipe this joint.
Yeah, get that into a piping bag.
I'm putting the stuff into the piping bag and it's freaking gross and it's sloppy. And
It's sloppy?
but the consistency is perfect though.
Yeah, what's your technique for filling the bag? What are you doing?
I'm just stuffing shit in the top of the bag and tasting it.
Okay.
Oh my God, Zach, taste this.
Okay.
Taste that shit. Bruh.
Yo, we should make what Quasi's making. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's like a...
No, you're taking...
Taste that, it's one of these.
I'm gonna taste one of this too.
And what kind of candy does it taste like?
Are you?
Yo, he made like Sour Patch.
Yeah!
He made Sour Patch Kids and marshmallows.
Yeah. Oh, marshmallows! That's what it tastes like.
Uh-oh, I don't like that this is slipping around a lot. The super glue did absolutely nothing. I need it to stop spinning.
You're gonna spread it out with the offset spatula and you're gonna make a thick coat of Gregory. With one hand, you're gonna hold the bench scraper. The other hand, you're going to take the turntable and you're gonna slowly turn the table as you scrape the excess off. We're looking for really flat, smooth, black frosting.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, I'm really proud of myself. There is a little bit showing.
Don't worry, right now, take this and put it in the fridge. Once it's chilled, you'll be able to fill those gaps in so much easier.
Okay, great.
What do you want to call the thing that's in the freezer right now?
Top Daddy.
Top Daddy. Okay.
Last thing you're gonna do is you're going to find something called tapioca maltodextrin.
What, use that in a sentence?
It's called tapioca maltodextrin.
Tapioca maltodextrin. Tapioca maltodextrin, talk to me.
In a separate bowl, and it has to be very, very dry. You're gonna put 100 grams of lemon olive oil and then put a pinch of salt in there too.
Boom, take
pinch
that
of salt. Okay,
pinch
great.
of salt.
40 grams of the tapioca maltodextrin.
Okay, 40 grams. Let's go.
And then you're
with
gonna
this.
describe to me what's happening.
Okay, I think I f***ed up. All right, fine. It's all good.
No, I don't think you f***ed up. Tell me what's happening.
I threw the Texamixin inside the oil, but I should have used like its own bowl.
If you went a little bit over, it's gonna be fine. If you did a little extra, it's gonna be fine.
It weighs nothing. It's like so much.
Exactly.
I use the whole thing.
Okay, give me a block of cream cheese and 2 sticks of butter and throw them in a stand mixer. Start measuring out cup by cup of powdered sugar and beat everything together in the mixer. And what's the consistency like?
It is airy. It is creamy.
Great.
It's frosting like.
Add a little bit of vanilla extract and I think we're good to go.
A little bit?
We have like a minute left, unfortunately.
Okay, good.
So
go. Talk
you're
to
gonna you're gonna whisk that all together until it turns into powder. You're not gonna put that on anything. You're gonna keep it all very dry, and we're gonna razzle dazzle the judges with it later by putting it on top of everything.
Zach, I have 1 minute to give you the rest of the instructions. Are you ready for this?
Okay, I'm listening.
Our best friend is coldness. If things are melting or
You're breaking up. What?
There's no better cure for frosting a cake that's like melting than putting it in the fridge for a second.
I get it. Where's the lemon curd go?
On top of bottom daddy, you're gonna do a layer of top daddy. You're gonna do a little bit of the cream cheese frosting and a little bit of the lemon curd. You can either mix them together if you want. You can do them in layers, whatever.
Johnny next.
It looks like powder, man. I mean, it looks like dough.
It looks like dough?
Yeah.
Add more. If it looks like dough, add more tapioca maltodextrin just by sight until it looks powdery.
This is all the tapioca messing powder in here now.
Okay, just forget about it.
Then you're gonna frost it with Gregory. We want an entirely black two-tier cake.
Next.
And you're gonna start splatter painting it. Listen to me. Splatter paint it with the ganache.
All right, it's less doughy now, and it's like coming off of the whisk.
And we want it colorful.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
No. Did you hear me say splatter paint?
He wastes a lot of time on unnecessary words.
Johnny!
He's gone. Johnny!
No, Johnny! What about the tapioca masquerade?
I don't think he heard me say just forget about it on the last thing. And if he tries to use that, that's gonna be gross.
That's freaking fantastic. I have to use this.
How much time do we have? 45 minutes alone.
He said, dazzle the judges with it.
Did he give you a design?
No, he did not.
Have you worked with Kwesi before?
I have.
How'd that go?
We lost. He made donuts, but he's getting better.
That's good.
He said cold is important, and these aren't really that cold.
I'm gonna have mine in the freezer for as long as possible.
So we're putting a little bit of cream cheese. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer and then glue the other, and then I'm gonna go pop, pop.
I'm gonna take a little bit of orange and citrus slices for the judges. My Johnny said he wants to wow the judges.
This cake makes me it's got so many fissures. I think that Johnny overestimated the heat to cool time, and this is gonna fall right apart. That's all I can prep. I have top goo. It needs to chill more. Do we have a walk-in freezer? Can I go to a Vaughn's? We have 40 minutes left. I honestly think that the best thing for me to do right now is nothing.
Let's make some tea.
I would love some tea. What kind of tea you want? Hey, Johnnies, we're gonna do a little break. Do you guys want tea?
They're doing a break.
J squared.
Yeah, make me some tea.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like I'm I'm seeing the bride before the wedding. I
my
won't look. I won't look.
Did you do something funny to this? It's not like piss or anything, right?
Hey, Kwesi, you want to freak him out?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Oh no! Oh! Ah!
Wait, who is that?
Not the acid!
He's so dumb. Like, I know it's not real.
Where's Johnny?
I hate them.
All right, with 20 minutes left to go, it's time to finally start. I'm really happy that I went with this plan of cooling. I think it was really smart. Yes. And while I unwrap this one, I'm gonna put this all back in the fridge. Every second counts.
It's time. Cake's coming out.
Showtime!
Okay, cool.
From here on out, we gotta move fast. Uh-oh, look, it's already starting to slide. Oh, I know. Toothpicks. It's not cheating, it's structure.
I think so.
What?
And you're gonna torch the bottom and the sides until it falls out.
Did you just heat it so that it would loosen? Yeah. That's sick. Dude, that's tight. Let's get Gregory back in this bitch. This looks like a torture device. Oops! How much time? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, shh, we can fix it. Shh, we can fix it. Uh-oh, now I'm regretting not using my time better. Remember when I yelled to freak out Johnny? Now it was real. It just was early.
That's concerning. He didn't say to stack mine, but now you got me thinking. He said use one as a tester. Okay, I'm gonna go double stack.
We need to get this sharp so we can move on to splatter, because that is where this makes or breaks.
Come on, please. How much time, chef? 11. Shit.
We are really gonna be down to the wire here.
Yeah, I'm trying to just...
Remember when you were making tea?
Because I didn't want the cakes to break apart. And I prevented the cakes from breaking apart until I didn't.
Oh, shit. No, not yet.
Okay, what's good is I'm about to splatter this all, so I think anything that currently looks rough is gonna get covered right up. Okay, we gotta transfer this. This is a big moment. This is our do or die moment. The whole cake in my hands. Now what? Now what? Oh, f me. Ooh, that was intense.
Shit, it's just melting.
Wait, what are you supposed to do with that?
Zach, help me out here.
Your Sour Patch, maybe?
I'm trying to put the Sour Patch. He said no.
She said no?
I'm looking at it. It looks great.
What do you mean it's wrong?
It's raw.
What's raw?
Fire.
With 5 minutes left to go, I'm trying to make the Gregory smooth before I move on to the finishing touch. We're gonna start doing this. Go for glory. Go for glory.
He said it's a garnish to pizzazz these people.
Oh, I'm pizzazzing. Here goes nothing. Yes. Yes, let's f***ing go. This is sick. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, he's doing an elevated bukkake. I just realized. It's a bukkake! Bukkake party!
A little cocaine for the judges, right? Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, idiots! Welcome to the judging. Today's criteria is taste, presentation, and execution.
My name is Jimmy Wong. I'm just here because they needed someone and I was close by. And I've also been on the show before, maybe I won.
Well, hi, my name is Maylin, and I own a chicken spot in Silver Lake called Daybird, and I've won a few food cooking competitions.
We are in the home of a Tournament of Champions champ. From season 4, the one and only champ, Chef Maylin.
I was also on Top Chef, season 12 winner. Yeah.
Hi, chefs. Thank you for being here. I'm very nervous. I'm Johnny, and if you want, you can find me on social media at the Johnny Cakes.
And I'm Johnny, and you can find me as Johnny Bake Cake.
Johnny's! We have two Johnnies.
Two Johnnies.
Both like cakes.
So we made a lemon magic cake or a lemon pudding cake. So it's called magic cake because it sort of separates in the oven to create a nice lovely layer of lemon curd. And on the bottom, it'll have a nice light, airy cake. I went ahead and made the candied citrus.
Yes.
And then I added citric acid to that, sort of like Sour Patch Kids as a garnish. And then a toasted meringue we're gonna do for you. And then some olive oil powder to sort of drizzle over it for a little more unctuousness.
Johnny, why is your voice shaking?
I'm terrified right now.
Can I add that lemon cake is probably one of my favorite cakes.
Yo, I made this with mad love, yo. So respect to you and you.
Yeah, I made this with mad love, so respect to you.
Sick.
Oh,
Ooh.
fancy. Okay.
Okay. This looks like cheese.
That's olive oil powder. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, finish it off.
yeah, it's not completely toasted here, so
Wow.
that nice smell of the meringue on there.
Yeah.
Spray that citrus.
Crazy, this is amazing.
I think so.
This looks pretty good, all things considered. The meringue is appropriately toasted. It's got a nice browning across it.
I'm really excited about the candied citrus with the citric acid. I think that's gonna be a really nice touch.
And then before you bite in, respectfully, you're welcome.
Real quick, before you bite in, respectfully, you're welcome.
We can't forget about the powder though.
Oh, that's
The
right.
olive
Yes,
oil powder.
Please.
Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, put that powder on there.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you back.
Do this thing.
It's gonna take you back to that Sour Patch times.
Oh, what's going on in my ears? So ridiculous. Oh no.
Say it, Jimmy.
Kind of salty.
Damn it, yes.
I actually kind of like the salt.
Really?
From a top chef.
It's a little overwhelming, but maybe I'm just not getting enough. You know, let's try the different component part.
Yo, Jimmy, this is top chef taste.
Wow, it's super salty.
Actually, the more you eat it, it actually does get a little bit more salty.
Chef, what compelled you to make this such a delight?
You know, just trying enhancing the citrus element.
And growing up on the rough streets of Brooklyn.
Growing up on the rough streets of Brooklyn, you know.
No idea what that means, but that's great.
Tell them flavors. Flavors, bong bong.
Flavors. I am sweating like a lot right now.
So you need some water. You need some water?
Sure, yeah, actually, that would be
I
great.
think Johnny needs some water.
If you might like the salt, maybe I'll come around to it. I'm not sure.
What I do have to say, the candied citrus rinds are my favorite part.
Oh.
I think that they really do give off that sour candy vibe.
Yeah,
And I
it's
really appreciate it.
Now, you didn't mention in your description that we'd be getting a double layered cake here. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Game time change, you know what I mean?
Game time change.
Yeah, I would say looks wise, I'm impressed. I think it looks pretty balanced. It's not like falling over too far to one side.
Can you talk to me about the process of how you achieve this texture on the cake?
It's steamed in the oven in a water bath.
And it's finished with positive energy.
And it's finished with positive energy.
I like that, okay.
I'm so sorry, was the topic today salt or acid? I'm a little confused.
But salt is an important element.
Yes, salt is an important element. Yeah.
I think this is the salty part, actually. The custard part.
The custard part.
I put a dash of salt. I didn't put that much.
Yeah, I really didn't put that much salt, so I mean, I don't really know. I'll have to taste it for myself. And
Yeah,
see,
certainly.
You know,
Tell them they must be mistaken.
You must be mistaken.
Chef, did you mean to mix the salt and sugar, or
Deny.
could have been what happened?
I don't think that's what happened.
You say what salt?
What salt?
I would say taste, not a part of it. Appearance-wise, somewhat close to a lemon magic cake. There is meringue, there are candied elements, there is an olive oil powder.
Oh snap, I think I lined the pan with salt instead of sugar.
Oh my God.
Well, snap. I think that there may have been an issue with lining the pan with salt instead of sugar.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
My bad. That may have happened.
Yeah. One time for Brooklyn.
One time for Brooklyn. I'm from Oakland.
Wow, that looks great. Looks like a lemon bar.
You know, I think did you get enough of the olive oil powder with it? It really does balance out the saltiness.
I want you out the gate. When you say hello, judges, there's a confidence, there's a love, there's a passion.
Hello, judges. Thank you so much for being here today. I thought, how can we make this fully on theme? Fully an acid trip. I hope you enjoy my lemon raspberry cake with a beautiful cream cheese buttercream and a bit of lemon curd in between the layers.
Oh.
Oh!
There's mood?
Let me know when I should pull.
What? What?
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh!
That changes everything.
Whoa, it's got a Y and an N on it.
So this is my glow-in-the-dark acid trip.
Oh, it glows in the dark.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow.
Johnny, tell us about the Y and the N.
Right. Yes. So
If I were looking at the cake, I would eat the yes, and I would look at the no.
So for me, if I were eating the cake, I would eat the yes and I would not eat the no.
So this is 2 different cakes.
Yeah, what's going on with the bottom cake?
The no is for show.
The no is for show.
It's styrofoam.
No. But the top is beautiful too.
Mysteries.
Mysteries.
I didn't know Gala was here.
Incredible. This is very cool. Very Art Nouveau. Let's cut.
All right, let's do it.
All right. We will do a cut that goes all the way through, as you do with cakes.
Oh, careful.
Ooh, nice and smooth, and that's when it stops.
No, it says no. Why would you try to yes it? Why would you try to yes it?
Oh, hold on. We have to make sure the mics pick that up. Hear that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, baby.
Wow, I did so good.
Please be salty. Please be salty. Please be salty.
I didn't keep salt.
Hold on, Johnny, I really hate to say this, but
don't you f***ing dare. Then don't say it.
A toothpick.
It's called a dowel.
What is that? A toothpick?
It's called a dowel.
It's called a dowel.
You're right.
You'll find there are plenty of dowels throughout the cake for structural integrity.
That's dangerous.
How many of these might I find inside?
You'll find there's plenty of dowels for structural integrity.
That's how cakes are made.
And that's how cakes are made. And by the way, you ever heard of a dummy cake? Ask any wedding cake guy or girl or anyone. They'll use them.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I really loved all the raspberry bites in there. It really, gave us hops of acid that you really need throughout. The frosting is really sweet, so I think that really gives it a nice balance.
Sweet like me.
Sweet like me.
Yeah, and the curd you said that was in the middle. That's what this is.
The curd, yes, lemon curd that we sourced locally.
You made the lemon curd?
No, Farmer Ralph did.
Oh.
I made all my shit from scratch, yo.
Yeah, we made all of our shit from scratch over here. This guy.
Thank you, chefs, so much for coming out today and competing in this tournament. You know, we had 2 cakes with a lot of promise and execution. There were edible elements of both, and there were a lot of inedible elements on both.
Both cakes had beautiful elements. There's can be only one winner. And that winner is Chef Johnny and the lemon cake.
Wait, which one? They both had lemon in there, both Johnny.
The one with the burned bits on it or the one that looked like cement?
We're gonna go with the bukkake cake.
That was a tough one. Listen, what's mine is yours.
Oh, man. I messed up, yo.
We've got one more episode of Phoning It In, so tune in next week when we make something else. Yeah.
Bukkake.
You bought this, Johnny?
I bought it, yeah.
Did we reimburse you?
No, it was my gift. It was my gift. It was $6.99 at Target.
The temperature's dropping.
On tonight's season finale, 2 celebrity chefs will square off in the greatest culinary battle of all time.
You're a legend. I'm a legend, and I'm gonna prove it to you today.
There's just one catch.
Why is there a stapler in the sink?
They won't be the ones in the kitchen.
Oh, we don't know what a cell phone is. We're gonna use old pay phones, cutting edge technology. You guys have long distance phone cards too?
The mind of a chef.
Can you calm down? Can you hold on?
Partnered with the hands of an idiot.
There are pros and cons to each dish. They're the pros, and I think we're the cons.
Got the fish?
Just a couple chefs.
Only connected by a payphone?
Where's it dripping blood from? Oh!
The season finale of Phoning It In starts.
Did it get put to sleep?
Right now. Welcome to Phoning It In. Today's theme is salt. The rules are simple. While the chefs on the phone have prepared their recipes, the chefs in the kitchen are not allowed to know what they're making. Each team will be given 2 hours to complete their dish and present it to our panel of legendary judges. Let's meet our contestants. Josh Scher is the diabolical mind behind Mythical Kitchen. He's a cookbook author featured in Forbes 30 Under 30, trained in some of the best kitchens in America, and at some point during this episode, he'll probably take his shirt off.
I am undefeated on this show, but I do think Diego is literally the best chef in Los Angeles right now. It's gonna be a dogfight today.
But today he'll be phoning in his instructions and recipe to an idiot.
My name's Zach, and I'm undefeated this season. This is a new Zach. I'm good at everything, actually. It's not a comfortable place for me to be on top, and I can only fall.
I'm with Zach? You gave me Zach? You couldn't give me Keith?
Diego Argotti is a James Beard finalist and head chef of Poltergeist, one of the hottest pasta restaurants in the country. He's trained in some of the most revered restaurants in the world, and mythical chef Josh has called him the best chef in all of Los Angeles.
Just like one wrong move can change everything. I think that's the part that's like hard for me. I just take it too personal and like really try not to yell on the phone.
But today he'll be phoning in his instructions and recipe to an idiot.
My name is Keith, and I think I'm very underestimated in this competition. I think I'm very good at following directions. They'll use like a baking term, and I'll know what it means. And I know the best way to get butter to room temperature is by putting it in your pockets. I'm ready to phone it in and collect my winnings. Call collect, you guys remember that?
They don't. We do. They don't.
How about 10, 10, 220? You guys know what that means?
To begin, each team will have enough quarters for 30 minutes on the phone. And their time starts right now.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? This is Diego.
I'm washing my hands.
Wash your hands. You sing happy birthday, right? Hot water.
No, I kind of just guess, if I'm being honest.
You get gaslight hand washing?
Zach, are you there?
Josh, hi! Just two muscle men ready to frickin' win.
I'm locked in. I want you to be locked in. I think it's gonna go great though, because I believe in you. I am making a salt-baked branzino. We're gonna create a carapace of salt and egg white around an entire fish. It's gonna be stuffed with herbs and lemons, and then we're gonna make salt and vinegar fried potatoes, a little play on fish and chips. I love salt and vinegar. I think salt and vinegar are the official potato chips of freaks and perverts, and I absolutely love that for me. And then we're gonna do a pistachio pistou, sort of round it all out. Diego is such an incredible chef that I need to pull some rabbits out of the hats to actually beat him today, not physical rabbits. Can we get rabbits?
So do you want me to get anything, or you just want me to sort of hang out?
Are we starting?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're gonna make a green raviolo stuffed with brandade and egg yolk in the middle. And bacalao, it's salted cod, and mashed potatoes and fresh ricotta.
Do you know the difference between cooking with Keith or cooking with Zach?
No, I have no idea who they are. Who was the guy that we were talking to about, was it?
Keith.
Keith with the glasses? Yeah. Okay.
They both have glasses, but you were talking to Keith. Right?
Yeah, I felt comfortable with them.
Okay, good.
I don't like guys, they're just male energies. But Keith is safe. Do you have a scale?
A scale? Oh no, I see a scale.
Hell yeah. Put 800 grams of 00 flour.
00 flour would be a good secret agent name, like 007.
We could go 000 too, but that's a different show.
Let's call it 2 eggs to start. The whites are going to go into the large bowl. The yolks are going to go into the small bowl. That's trash. Gloop, 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 gloop. Now you're gonna take 2 cups of coarse kosher salt, and you're gonna add that to those egg whites. You're looking for the texture of wet sand.
So we don't need the yellow at all?
No, unless you just wanna eat the raw egg yolks.
Josh, I have a very delicate stomach.
Yeah, the salt and vanilla could just kill you, and then I'm like, am I a beneficiary in your life insurance policy?
We can make that happen.
Now add 200 grams of semolina. add 20 grams of diamond kosher salt. You're gonna take a blender out, and we're gonna use that as a bowl now. So we're gonna take out the dries, the bowl that we just did, put that aside, and now we're going wet.
You're so relaxed sounding.
It goes from that, and then it just like, it gets, you know, I could get really loud and mean.
You know, I also can get really loud and mean. I don't want to do that either.
I don't wanna be that. Let's grab some eggs. And you're just gonna have a gigantic pool of just yolks.
So you want me to grab these yolks out with my fingers and put them in the blender?
Let's get some gloves on, and then we're just gonna collect all your yolks in a little bowl so you're not just going from there to the blender because it's just gonna leave a snail trail.
This is fun. I've never played that duck carnival game with eggs.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that. I got egg all over my hands, you know, so I'm just sort of living an egg man.
Live your egg life. I am the walrus. Do you like the Beatles?
I do like the Beatles.
I think like living in a place where it's cool to hate the Beatles is like where I'm at.
Okay, I did it. I'm ready for the next step.
Okay, in theory, if you were to like pick this up and pack it around something, you think that this could pack pretty evenly?
Yeah, sure.
You saw fish earlier, right?
I did. There's fish in the fridge.
That's great, because that fish is yours, and that's where we're going next. No, I lied to you. Hey, now let's not go to that fish yet.
The fish.
Yeah, no, that fish. Not like make love to the fish.
No, we're not gonna make love
like
to the fish.
disregard that fish. Don't make love to the fish.
How are we looking right now with the yolks in the blender?
It's at 305.
All right, perfect. Add 200 grams of spinach to that.
Popeye time. I don't know if they gave me enough spinach.
If they don't, add green shit. Just green stuff. Let's add 100 grams of basil.
Hell yeah, that's fun.
And then 100 grams of parsley. Add 150 grams of water and start blending.
I can't get the blender to blend, but that might be me.
We're gonna plug it in. There we go.
Yeah, you hear it. You want that to go in the dry bowl?
Yeah, make a little well.
Yeah, take a little, like a sand crab.
Yeah, like a little sand crab.
The way crabs bury themselves is so cool, and spiders do it too. The way they bury by just vibrating violently until they go down in the sand.
That's what I want to do right now.
Let's go to potatoes. You see potatoes anywhere?
Potato!
Quarter those potatoes. We don't want like home fries though. We're not going for like a Denny's home fry.
So I'm going down the middle and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whatever would fill your mouth with the most pleasure is what you want to cut this potato into.
Okay, I'm going to pleasure-based cooking today.
What do we do things in life for, Zach, if not pleasure? You need to boil those for like maybe 15 on the potatoes. Sorry, Rachel's talking to me. Can you hold? What's up, Rach?
Classic, would you rather fish head or fish bottom?
So the funny thing about mermaids, we're talking about mermaids real quick. Mermaids were real, right? Perception is reality, but mermaids were just what they called manatees that they would have sex with because they got so lonely.
I don't know what's going on in your ear, but Josh is talking to me about f***ing manatees.
And then they would sort of have to justify it to their buddies when they're like, hey, dude, you f***ed that manatee. And they'd be like, no, it was a beautiful woman. It was like, well, you haven't had vitamin C or like a vegetable in 4 months.
He's not giving me anything to do.
Potatoes are boiling?
Yeah, but here's what's gonna happen is that you're not giving me the next step, and at the end of this, I'm gonna suffer.
Oh God. I drank so many of your spin drifts out of the fridge. I mean, I drank like 4 spin drifts.
4?
Hey, I'm filling it. It is volcanoing over the well. Is that okay?
Now just start mixing with your hands until it forms a ball. You're gonna do this for quite a while.
I'm making dough. I know you probably can't say the words.
You are not allowed to say any of the words that would tell them what they are making.
I feel like I'm noodling on the right sort of things, if you know what I mean.
There is a machine for that eventually. Am I allowed to say that? 1 second. I gotta look at my... I can't say that. Fuck.
Definitely can't say raviolo or pasta or filled pasta.
I can't use the word pasta at all. Sick. I did not know this.
Okay, next up you're gonna go grab the fish.
So there's 2 types of fish, chef. One came out of the ocean and one came out of the supermarket.
You know the fish in the supermarket came out of the ocean at some point.
What?
Did you get a college degree?
What you're gonna look is for shag, right? Shag is pockets of flour.
Yes, hell yeah, you're gutting a fish?
I'm scared.
I would recommend putting the fish flat and putting your hand on the top of it, but with your fingers sort of angled up and your palm pressed directly into the flesh.
Okay, say that one more time really slowly.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Josh is gone. Were you just letting Josh be gone?
I trust, what's his name, Justin? I trust Keith.
With their initial round of quarters gone, now each chef will have to compete in the ultimate test of skill and patience. Tabletop basketball.
Oh, that's fun.
Cool.
I don't really get it.
All right, we're going for it. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service fish.
Oh my God, I'm so sticky. My hands are like the Hulk with eczema.
Oh God.
Yeah, guts.
Oh, there's gotta be a better way. Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck, no, f you, man. Don't let this tear us apart. Little taste of YouTube fame, suddenly become a different person.
What even was that? There's so many guts in this thing. What are you? We kind of promised like uncensored versions over here, and I'm not sure that you actually want that.
Come on! Dude. Got whomped. Do I have to get them all on the other side before I get more quarters?
Let's get a knife and let's get a rolling pin.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Zach's fish's vagina,
No.
and it is graphic.
That's not our goal.
Big number, big number, big number. Oh, I'm gonna go home. Not for me today. Thanks, Rachel. You step in.
Can you ask your chef where my chef is?
Zach wants to know where his chef is.
He's chilling right now.
He's chilling.
What do you mean he's chilling?
Now you're just gonna roll it out, just like you're making sheets of paper with this green, you know what.
And what's the desired thickness of this?
There's gonna be a metal thing. It's a specific contraption.
Oh, is it like at a crank?
Yes. As soon as you get the sheets where you feel comfortable, where you can start putting it in the contraption.
I lost my chef, so now I'm the sue.
Zach's talking right in my ear. I need you to repeat everything you said.
So you're gonna tell Zach, hey, can you please give me a second and respect my space?
He's making pasta?
Go ahead.
You remember when I said I'm very calm and then I'm not calm?
Hey Josh! Good news, bad news. Bad news,
Okay.
Fish are yucky inside. The good news, I got all that yucky and I took it away and now I'm rinsing the cavern where its guts once were.
Your instincts took over and you made all the correct decisions. What do you reckon you could stuff inside that fish cavern?
I have an answer, but I don't want to give it.
You're gonna put everything on a sheet tray with some plastic wrap and you're gonna put it in the refrigerator and we'll get back to that later.
Take a bunch of thyme and rosemary, sliced lemons, and you're gonna stuff that into the cavity.
I wish you could see it, Josh. Oh, you'd be so proud.
Could you close the fish's belly skin like an envelope if you wanted to?
I'd say I'd overstuffed it.
Do you have a stapler?
I could get a stapler. Does anyone have a stapler?
If PETA gets mad at us for stapling a fish, it's like they have bigger things to worry about, you know?
Yeah, this is a good... Oh yeah. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to staple this. It's slippery.
You've stapled the fish together?
I stapled the fish, not together. There's staples in the fish.
Well, hold on, we don't want staples in the fish. Staples are only useful to us if it closes the fish. So you currently have a staple in the fish.
No, I'm taking the staple out of the fish.
Okay, thank you.
Ah, damn it.
Are you okay? Are you hurt or are you just scared?
No, I'm not hurt. I'm just annoyed. It's slippery. It turns out this is a slippery little devil.
Wait, does the fish have like fins on it still?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut those fins off. Either that or staple the fins down to the fish.
This is next level insanity. I don't know that anyone wants to even see this. What would you normally do for realsies?
No, I've never really done this.
What do you mean you've never done this?
Well, I've never done it. I want to see what would happen if you did it.
Josh, we did it! We got a stapled fish!
Yes, the stapled fish works. I told you the stapled fish would work.
Next thing you're gonna do is there's gonna be a gigantic pot. You got milk, you got cream, and you got buttermilk.
I'm making a big old pot full of killing Zach.
We're not talking about them. Put the heat up for 15 minutes.
How much? A 15-minute timer.
Our goal is not to exceed 212 degrees. 212 is boiling. If it starts boiling, turn it off. If you want to grab a spatula so it doesn't stick at the bottom, you don't want it to stick. If it burns, it's going to be scalded milk, and you know how bad that can taste.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's going to turn into something really special if we do it correctly, and it's going to, you know, it rhymes with hurtling. Am I giving you too much information at once? Do you need a second?
A little bit.
You remember all that wet sand, salt, egg white mixture?
Yeah!
So now you're gonna take that and you're gonna pack it all around the fish. Make sure there's no holes.
He's like in a little blanket. Look how cute! Are you kidding me? This is the most darling dead thing I've ever seen.
Transfer the fish to the oven.
Oh!
What happened? Talk to me, Goose.
Nothing happened? Nothing happened!
I don't wanna know, don't tell me.
Turns out fish are slippery.
Now inside the fridge there is a gigantic, it's crusted with salt. It's an animal.
A fish covered in salt is you're suggesting?
Yeah.
This is a fish? I honestly thought it was your dough or something.
Now what we're doing with this fish, we're gonna put it in a big pot of milk. You're just submerging and you're simmering a little bit to break down the fish.
Can I split the fish in half? He's a little too big for the milk.
We're only using a little bit of this. We're using this fish as seasoning and just let that simmer too.
Why is there a stapler in the sink?
You're gonna peel like 3 potatoes, you're gonna cut them in quarters, and you're gonna put them in a pot with cold water and a little bit of salt and let them simmer. What's your favorite side for Lowry's?
Oh, mashed potato.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're doing.
It smells like BO. It smells like a foot.
Diego, Zach's saying it smells like BO. What are you cooking that smells like BO?
It's salted cod.
Oh.
Cod and milk.
Oh, no, just making milky cod. What? Take a blender, and I'm not gonna lie, there's no recipe for this.
Well, my hand wasn't in there.
I'd say put in like, about a half cup olive oil in there. We need what are called like soft herbs, parsley or basil or mint or chive. You're gonna juice 2 lemons in there as well.
We do want it to be a somewhat smooth consistency.
Also, did you salt it? Did you salt it?
How much salt do you want?
A half teaspoon. You know we have fish, you know we have potatoes. If there's a good sauce to go on it, we can have a nice little dish here.
It's very green. I put in a lot more pistachios.
Do you have a microplane?
Oh, what? A microplane?
It's that little shavy.
Can you microplane 2 cloves of garlic and then put that in the blender?
That feels advanced.
No, it's fine. The microplane can't physically cut you.
I have 2 more quarters. I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Could I say potato?
Yeah, you can say potato. No.
You say tomato, you say tomato. Yes. Let's just call the whole thing off.
I'm going to be doing a tableside presentation when we serve this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you to prep the tableside presentation for me. Put a cup of flour in a large mixing bowl. Whisk together salt and paprika. You want the lime spindrift. Pour like the whole can.
Into my mouth?
Put it into the bowl. I want some acid in here, carbonation. Also, can somebody bring me a spindrift?
You want it the consistency of what?
I'd say crepe batter, but you may not know what that means. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
no,
like,
I do. Yep, I nailed it.
Hey!
I made crepe the other episode and I won.
All the potatoes are tossed in with that crepe batter.
Yes, sir.
Dump all the potatoes in the fryer. I want individual potato pieces lightly coated in a thin batter.
Oh, no, yeah, they're one giant potato.
Can you describe to me the shape of this one big potato?
It's big. It's big. Oh, this has plastic on it. I need a metal.
Did you deep fry plastic?
No, I didn't deep fry plastic.
You have 30 more seconds with me and I'm never gonna talk to you again. The potatoes, as soon as they're soft, start mashing. Take those curds, add that to the potato mixture. Add salted cod to that, and that's a filling. So you're gonna make 6 circles, 3 dollops, 3 egg yolks.
You can just say yes or no. It's like a ravioli.
You were very smart.
Okay.
You're just gonna use a little bit of water with your fingers and run around the rim. You're gonna put them in boiled water. They're gonna come up to the top, and then we just make a sauce. Just make a nice, like a lemon piccata. Finish it with some cheese.
What kind of cheese? I don't see any cheese.
Parmigiano, Reggiano.
Zach, we have 5 seconds. I need you to take those crispy potatoes out and I need you to dust them in vinegar powder and salt. And then I need you to serve that with a side of green sauce and take the whole fish and then you're just gonna put that on a plate and we're done.
You know what to do.
Yeah, whole egg yolk in there. Disgusting.
There's a lot of instructions to leave me with. Kind of an unbelievable amount of being honest.
With the chefs out of quarters, Keith and Zach will now finish the last half hour alone.
Josh, don't worry, you're looking at a 2-0 chef over here, and I'm not gonna let you down.
Never done one of these before. I don't know how I'm gonna even freaking do this. You gonna fit in there, buddy? Hold on, it needs to be on the side. This is not possible.
I fall asleep. Someone just wake me up. This is really nice, actually.
It's physically not possible. This is not possible. Not possible. What you're asking me to do is not possible. This is not possible. Now it's just shredding it. Just need to get that out.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah. Don't let my thumbs under your arm. Oh, your arm's in my way.
Yeah. I got an idea. I'm gonna put my forearm here.
Yeah. Just a couple chefs. Okay, we'll go with this.
You guys are doing great. Do your best. Keep cooking. Have fun.
I've got a very easy 25 minutes ahead.
Oh, I have such a hard one. I've got to roll, boil. I gotta put eggs in this shit. I hope it's good. I gotta make a well. Dig this out. Maybe if I dig it out, how's that gonna fit? Put an egg yolk in there. There's no way this is gonna all fit. I'm gonna do it, or I'm gonna serve them a raw egg.
How do you get in there? Oh, there you go. 140 degrees? Sounds like ready to eat. Ooh, I didn't check if it was in Celsius or Fahrenheit.
Wow. Okay, then I've got to make a fucking sauce. I was basically told, make a good tasting sauce for this to go with some ideas of how I could do it, but not really a recipe.
That looks like a fried thing. All of my fry is there instead of on the potato.
How much time? I gotta make pasta right now. Let's go. Water's hot. Water's really hot, so don't touch it. 3 minutes?
Josh wanted something to do, so I think I'm gonna let him unveil the fish. My chives.
Your chives? I'm gonna serve him a raw egg. Really unclear to me how it's gonna shake out yet.
This is really thick. That can't be what he intended.
It doesn't look that great. I feel like I don't know if I nailed his vision.
I'm very proud of myself.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
That's crazy looking.
All stars.
All stars. It's not bad.
Welcome to the judging. Today's criteria is taste, presentation, and execution.
Welcome one, welcome all to the finale of Phoning It In. We are finally on our category of salt. My name is Jimmy Wong. I've said my accolades enough. None of them are real, by the way. No one fact checked me, so I'm still here.
And does that qualify you to judge today?
No, very little actually does that, but they keep inviting me back.
Hi, my name is Jude Parra-Sickles, and I am the corporate chef for the Momofuku Group. I work here in Los Angeles at Majordomo, as well as the Momofuku in Las Vegas.
Chefs, get ready for us to assault your senses.
Well, chefs, get ready for us to assault your senses.
You're going to experience a sodium chloride of your life.
You're going to experience a sodium fluoride of your life.
Sodium fluoride, you're getting poisoned, you're not getting salt today.
Chloride.
Sodium chloride, that's
Sodium
salt.
chloride.
I wonder what sodium fluoride is. It's like mustard gas. Chefs, what I have made for you today, it is a whole salt-baked branzino. We've mixed the salt with egg whites, created a carapace to really steam and lock in all the flavors. Stuffed inside of there are some lovely lemons, rosemary, thyme, a little bit of garlic. It should perfume the fish. And then we have some crispy salt and vinegar potatoes, kind of playing on a papas bravas. I'm very inspired by the Mediterranean Sea, one of the saltiest seas in all of the world, as you well know. And then we have a lovely pistachio pea stew, just a little bit of herbs, acid. In my tableside presentation, I will break apart the salt carapace, revealing a perfectly scaled and gutted fish, and not a single office supply will be in there. Voila! Hell yes! That's what I made.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Okay. Did it get put to sleep?
And now you're going to go ahead and take the leaves and shimmy them away, like revealing a beautiful dancer.
And now I will take the leaves and shimmy them away like a beautiful dancer to reveal the salt-baked fish.
Okay.
What I made is the most aesthetically beautiful thing I think I've ever made.
Probably.
And now the tableside presentation will commence.
Yes, please.
Very nice.
Okay.
First you knock to see if anyone's home.
First you knock to see if anyone's home. Oh, it's gonna be a good harvest. And now I will scrape away the salt crust. There's a fair amount of sediment.
Wow. This is like archaeology.
Yep, there it is. And just gonna try and scrape that vertically.
Wait, I almost forgot.
I almost forgot.
Say, wait, I almost forgot.
Wait, I almost forgot.
Salt Bay time.
Salt Bay time. You guys remember that guy?
Oh,
yeah. Gets sued a lot at his restaurants.
It's the theme of the episode.
And I'm doing the thing with his elbow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
That's amazing.
It's sick.
So as for the presentation of the fish, what was the purpose of the leaves that were over it in the beginning?
I think that mystery is the sexiest thing that a chef can put forth in a dish.
What?
G-Unit. G-Unit. I thought it was gonna look terrible underneath the leaves, and therefore the leaves were sort of there to like have a pretty nice color on top of a disaster below. But I think that the presentation of the salt crust was very nice, actually.
You're not gonna say the G-Unit?
G-Unit. Sorry.
All right, let's dig in. I think, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised. This it's not too salty. Even the potatoes with the salt that was sort of cascading down, I think are seasoned okay.
Let's go. I am so amped. Yeah, this is a salt-baked branzino with, as you said, patatas bravas on the side with a garnish sauce on top.
The sauce is good. I think it's got a nice color to it. It's got a nice tangy flavor.
This is the best thing I've ever made on this show.
You know, the flavor is good and the color is nice.
Yeah. I found the staple.
Oh, that's lucky.
It's a lucky one.
That's a lucky staple, yeah.
I didn't know. You know what the cool thing about this staple? It's really salty.
Oh. You're welcome.
Why were there staples? I'm trying to close the fish, I don't know.
You can redeem that for a free drink at the bar.
Jude does not look happy.
It wouldn't have mattered. That's a hazard you definitely want to avoid, you know, but I think despite the possibility of getting a staple, you know, lodged permanently in your throat, I think this is not too bad.
He came back on his own volition.
He did.
The fish is pretty good. It feels
pretty good.
A teeny bit overcooked.
Yeah, maybe a little dry.
I've never seen chives cut so big before.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Texas, where I'm from, where everything is bigger, as you know, that's how we cut chives, because, you know, bigger in Texas.
What was the intended cut on the potatoes here? I personally would have gone for maybe butterball potatoes, leave them whole.
It was important to me to have mouth-sized potatoes, and I'm known for my tiny mouth.
Well, the thing about that is it was really important for me to have mouth-sized potatoes for my tiny mouth.
I thought everything was bigger in Texas.
Everything is, I'm so sorry, the full phrase is everything is bigger in Texas except for Josh's tiny mouth. But nobody says the second part. It's really only the first. So I can see how you, a non-native Texan, wouldn't know. We grew up learning it in school in Texas, where I'm from. It's really good. I agree with the fish. It was a little bit overcooked, but it did actually absorb some of that salt. But I think the flavors are actually on point. Pretty good balance.
Yeah, I think really like the only thing that I was not expecting or that did not match your description was the Swiss chard leaves.
You're right, I f***ed up.
I f***ed that one up, man. I f***ed that one up hard. That was I don't like to take, responsibility. No, I f***ed it.
You should watch the language in that tiny mouth of yours.
Hi, how's it going? I made a green raviolo with brundad, so it's just mashed potatoes and salted cod and an egg yolk in the middle. It should look like a UFO. Using salt with the bacalao is kind of what seasons the dish. Right when you cut it down the middle, it should be really creamy and just have like a runny yolk.
At every step of the way, you're gonna scream, "Oh my God."
And when you take your first bite, you're just gonna scream, "Oh my God."
Cod. Say, "Oh my God."
Or, "Oh my cod."
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on to your wieners, because here comes a winner.
Okay. It's a big green ravioli.
Can we do the yolk,
Yeah, the yolk.
reveal?
Here comes the yolk.
Here comes the yolk.
Ooh, wow, it's oozing out nice on the top.
Looks pretty good, huh?
We didn't think it was gonna happen. I can't believe it. Go! Wow.
Okay.
Nailed that.
was awesome.
All right.
I thought for sure I overcooked it.
Definitely see, Chef, how this is kind of like becoming the sauce for the raviolo. Once you cut into it, it's saucing everywhere, which is great.
So proud of myself.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I think the filling is really nice. I think that the dough on the raviolo itself is a little thick, especially around the edges where there isn't any filling.
Darn. I can't believe I screwed that up.
Darn. I can't believe I screwed that up.
Yeah, I don't know. What were you thinking here? But I think the filling is great. I think, if anything, I want more cod than this.
Shoot, next time you got it.
Shoot, next time you got it.
The yolk washed out a lot of the cod like flavor and like saltiness.
I'm kind of missing the salt here.
Shoot.
Maybe you're right. I think the egg yolk kind of glossed over the whole thing to the point where it kind of covered up a lot of the taste.
Shoot.
But overall, I think the execution of this is actually pretty great.
Yes.
Yeah, keeping that yolk basically raw through the cooking process, that was definitely a nice feat of execution.
Yeah.
Other parts that are maybe not as well executed, cut on the onion and garlic on the outside sauce is like pretty haphazard.
Shoot.
Unlike your chives, this went through a blender, it seems like.
You eat with your lips and not with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I have bigger lips.
Chef, why did you decide to make the dough so thick on this raviolo?
I think machines are too scary to use.
Yeah, machines are really scary to use.
Yeah, safety first.
The pasta roller, it just kept like moving and I didn't know what to do.
The pasta roller kept on moving everywhere and I didn't know what to do.
And I just started screaming.
I started screaming.
And then everyone was like afraid of me.
And everyone started getting afraid and
then I got insecure.
I got really insecure.
And I apologize, but I don't feel like it was enough.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you're really scared, you just don't think clear, do you, huh?
You said the pasta roller was rolling around everywhere.
Everywhere.
Is there a reason why you didn't attach it to the workstation so that it would stay still?
I was just too scared.
I was just scared.
Of yourself?
Just of the whole scenario really freaked me out.
Just the whole scenario. It started moving.
I got freaked out.
It freaked me out.
You probably would have stayed more still though had you attached it to the counter as Jimmy suggested.
Yeah.
When you're really scared, you don't really think like that.
Yeah.
You just
Your judgment's clouded. Right?
I submit to fear.
I'm starting to get scared again.
I'm starting to get scared right now.
I can see it is.
Yeah.
So did I win?
Did I win?
We cannot reveal that information at this time.
Not quite
Still
yet.
need to deliberate.
Right.
Thank you, chefs, for your beautiful creations today. As always, there are pros and cons to each dish.
There are pros and cons to each dish. They're the pros, and I think we're the cons.
First, with the fish. It really charred our imaginations and heated things up, but it was hard to get that salt bake to be separate. And there were a couple of staples along the way. And then the second dish, was it ravio no or ravio yes?
You tell me.
We really appreciated the way that the yolk exploded out of the top, but the raviolo also was a bit thick and the garnish around the outside looked a little unkempt.
Unfortunately, there can only be one winner, and while we enjoyed both of the dishes very much so, there's one dish that we both agreed had better presentation, better flavor, and that we would come back to and eat once again, and that was the salt-baked sea bass.
Let's go! We did it!
You really wanted this one.
Honestly, when the egg yolk ran like that, I was sure I was about to serve you a hard-boiled egg pasta. They worked way harder than me. They deserve it. Oh my God, they worked way harder. We don't deserve this one at all.
No, 100%. Your dish was so good, man. That was incredible. Well, thank you, judges. Thank you to all our chefs this season, and thank you for watching. This has been a perfect season of Phoning It In. We'll see you soon for Without a Recipe All-Stars. I'm going all the way, baby! Let's go!
Both of these dishes are so delicious. Kind of makes me want to dance.
Both of these dishes are so delicious, it kind of makes me want to dance. Come on. Everybody now. Get up. Come on.
Oh boy. We drove them crazy.
I've been like this. You can eat that?
I really think we've given Zach
All right.